Double the buckets and double the Dutch. Double it up. Okay. Double the buckets and double the Dutch. Double it up.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. All right.
You're on GoPro audio.
No, do your intro again. They couldn't hear us. My bad, y'all. My bad. We're a little rusty. Yeah, now they can hear us. Sorry about that. Awkward.
Are you not entertained?
Not?
I like how no one told us. What's up, man?
Hey, nah, man, it's all good. So yeah, Monster Mondays, we back. We was out for a minute, but we back again. Ready to do it. Ready to attack. Feeling amazing. Happy that even though we had some more than technical but actual weather difficulties, we are able to bring you this again. Monster Mondays every Monday, baby. 9 p.m. Here we are. I'm Face, El Jefe, the MMUpClan. You know how we go. Get down. And this is the squad.
I'm Sneaky. DJ MC anything you need right here on the boards. So, yeah, all the technical difficulties, my fault. Did you fart during my intro?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I pressed the wrong.
Sure, bro. Sure. He
bro.
farted during my intro. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Sure,
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
Sure, it's your boy Barlos got bars after these sports sounds. 2D Sports, live music, and of course, got my brother to the left of me. Introduce yourself, brother.
What's up, man? This is Jelani, Smooth J, representing DaiLLSpot. Good to be here again, and gonna let y'all know the latest in music. Know what I mean? And let's get in it.
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in. Let's get it going. Get it moving.
I feel so rusty, bro. I gotta shake it off. Shake off the rust.
Too, but I'm gonna do like that one song and shake it off. When you're loving it the same.
I was thinking like, dust yourself off and try again. You could dust it off and try again. Try. At first you don't succeed.
Oh, wipe me out. Wipe me down. Wipe me down, right?
Wipe me down.
How y'all doing, man?
I missed y'all, dog. I missed. I last week was definitely a much needed break. As much as I love being here, it's a lot.
It was like a series of unfortunate events.
It was really like the universe was like, "Yo, fam, y'all been killing it. Chill." And we're like, "All right."
I mean, yeah.
Fine.
Like I got hurt. Got hurt. Then I got hurt. The roof fucking literally caved in.
Literally, the roof came.
Thank
falling
God
down.
none of our equipment was damaged.
Which was like act of God to destroy the
like,
studio,
right
and then nothing
it.
got fucked up.
I mean, it didn't fully destroy.
I'm glad my ass wasn't sleeping on that damn.
Yeah, literally, I came in, I looked at where Barlos usually is asleep when he sleeps here, and I was just like, wow.
It's like
it was just like pieces of rubble just on top of it. I was just like, oh shit.
Like that Donnie Darko fucking plane crash.
Yeah, man, shit was crazy.
I had started sleeping that way too, like because it was more.
Yeah, you would always put your head the other way, but you watched it. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys, we're back.
We're back.
We missed you guys. I hope you missed us too.
It's lit.
It's lit.
It's very lit.
So, I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but there was some amazing things that happened in this past week.
Fill me in, because the Snyder Cut was fine.
Well, I'm definitely top of the
Snyder
list
Cut,
is
bro.
the Snyder Cut, for sure.
I got a couple clips on some knockouts. I'm going to talk about this LeBron injury that I think is intentional, but I'll get into that later.
You think they intentionally hurt him?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I'll talk about that later, though.
I could see that. All right.
Can I get the ashtray? I don't have any.
My ashtray, but
I just come on,
no,
bro.
it's mine.
I don't got any second.
Hey! Oh, now you guys are blocking. Oh my god! Oh my god! You know what? I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
So I'm out of here.
Relax, Sneaky.
Jesus, smack me out.
We definitely got some beats. We're gonna rap over today's.
Oh, are we rapping today? All right, I'll see what we could do.
Who's providing the beats?
We just got random beats this week.
I got the tight beats.
Yeah, we got some tight beats.
I've been trying to look for producers too.
And if there's any producers out there that want to get your beats rapped on and promoted,
and well, you know, we will put you guys on the overlay if you give us enough time.
Yeah, we'll put your out up there.
I told Anonymous. He said he was down.
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, Anonymous has one of my favorite beats that we're actually working on. Shout out to Anonymous. If you guys haven't watched the Morning Smoke podcast that he does, it's awesome. I believe it drops every Monday.
I believe it's every other Monday.
Every other Monday. Thank you for that. Yep. Jelani did one, so DaiLLSpot did his thing. You know, DaiLLSpot High Ground Promo Representative, CEO, founder.
Call my ass.
Yeah, that's a lot.
in there. Smooth J, the smooth criminal known as Jelani. Yeah, he was on it, and then
Hey,
I was blessed.
he's not a criminal.
You okay? You okay? You okay?
I mean, Depends, because he be stealing girls' hearts left and
Oh,
right. You know what I'm saying? I need to get that horn, baby.
Okay, every time we forget.
Yeah,
every
man.
time.
Just another love TKO.
Oh, Barlos hit him,
Okay,
though.
Okay. Oh man.
All right, so yeah.
But no, I watched the podcast at work.
I thought he was gonna say Snyder Cut. I was
No,
like,
not
Did
yet.
you? This was 4 hours. It's a commitment, bro. I had to
No, I'm
I had to
down.
mentally
I'm
prepare
down. Like,
myself. Got
I
4
told
blunts.
Noah, I told Noah today. I was like, yeah, it's 4 hours. He's like, I don't know about that, Daddy. He's like, that's longer than in game. I was like, but if it's good, it's
It's
not gonna
actually,
seem,
you
it's not
know
gonna
what?
seem that long.
it's worth it. Actually, Endgame is really a 2-part. So
And they chopped it up. Oh, spoiler alert! Just in case no one's seen it yet, we're about to start talking about the Snyder
if
Cut.
you don't know-
We didn't
I, mean,
already-
I didn't know we were going in depth yet because he was still talking about the smoke.
Oh well.
yeah, no,
Well,
but
I
like,
should still give a spoiler alert because
yeah, definitely.
spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
They cut it up into parts, so
Oh,
you
okay.
could watch it like a series if you wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
and tackle like.
So it's,
yeah,
okay, I
they
got you.
they're like in
So
the
it's not a
movie.
long-ass
Chapters.
movie.
It's chapters.
It's like chapters. Yeah, it's
I
like
got you.
part
Okay,
1, part
okay.
2.
It's actually like we were
But
talking.
y'all watched it all.
All right, well, let's get back to it. But yeah, you saw the podcast?
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
dope,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. I wanted some
Right.
pointers because it was my first individual.
Oh, god damn.
Damn.
That's the first
I've been
like,
working
solo,
out. I don't know
like,
my own
interview.
strength.
Oh, it's like it's because then you have the wire right here.
Yeah, hold on.
So, you know.
That might fall over again. Hold on.
Yeah, can y'all?
Oh,
y'all
you can see that
hook me
better.
up, hook me
You
up.
know what? Go under. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, put me in there. Put me in there.
Behind the scenes, yo.
Oh, jeez.
And not even behind.
That shit was in front of the camera.
What did Richie say?
Nah, yeah, you don't get what I said. Back.
From the back.
All right.
What the fuck?
Hey, we had a studio session. It was fun.
Yeah, TI. Anyway.
Oh shit, Illuminati's in the house.
Oh yeah, Diana be dropping
Dropping
that eye of knowledge right there.
I have knowledge, yes.
All-seeing eye.
Yeah, you guys. Thank you guys, whoever is in watching us, because I know that the missing a show might have not brought you guys along, but we're back.
Yeah, our new followers are probably like, man, fuck these guys. They're not consistent.
We're coming back hard, baby. We're coming back hard. We got some special things that we got to
Rock
talk about
hard.
as well. But yeah, so it was my first solo interview in a very long time. Probably
Nice.
since you.
Oh yeah, I thought you
Oh,
did.
right,
think you
right.
did well.
Yeah, thank you.
But like I'm your homie, right? So it's probably easier to talk to me.
Nah,
than-
he gave me some. So I mean, there was things that I noticed, and I was just like,
When you
okay,
watched it?
work on this.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the conversation though.
I don't think I told you guys about my dad's reaction to watching. Did I tell you guys?
about
he
your
watched
your
mine.
your interview. No.
Uh,
It's the first time he watched like one of my interviews.
really?
Look, I always tell him
Here.
I have them, but I don't like bring them up.
Your dad out here?
Right out here, and I was watching it on YouTube on the TV, and he just happened to be coming by. He's like, "Wow, that's you, Bobo." He calls me Bobo. That's like my nickname.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
you,
you fucked
Bobo.
up now.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. That's your family.
I got
show.
so many names. You know, we all do.
Yeah.
But
sure.
whatever the case, yeah, I guess he's like, I'm not from one of those families where we walk around using foul language.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
he wasn't used to like hearing me like,
Curse a
talk
lot?
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's crazy. My
So
family's
like
the
every
opposite.
time, yeah, I got like a lot of friends whose families like everybody cusses and it's nothing.
Nah, well,
You
it
know,
depends.
and,
My
like-
mom's side, no.
My mom
My
always
dad's
jokes that I
side,
taught her how to cuss.
See, that's the thing. Like my dad, he cusses, but like, you know, I grew up like not like,
Uh-huh.
you know, not around the house
well,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Me
Right,
and
right.
conversation
So-
not usually until like that same. Yeah.
So like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be free in my interviews or whatever.
Right, of course.
So,
Yeah,
like,
you're in comfort zone.
So
yeah.
like, first time he heard me say like shit or fuck, he had to point it out. Then
Uh-huh.
something else I had to point it out. No, I'm gonna walk away, dude. Like what the fuck, like. And then after he's like, that was nice, but like, I wish you wouldn't have cussed so much.
Really, it's good
That's not
practice.
like you.
No, it's, that's not like me at home.
I was like, no,
It's
that's
that three faces shit.
that's me. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like that around you, but everybody,
right,
you know.
right.
You know.
And like, but yeah, it's funny. And he didn't even see the whole thing. He saw it from like the halfway point. I'm like, dude, you really don't want to see the pause one interview, like, dude, because like,
Yeah, you was
really
going-
like
yeah.
loose on that one.
Yep.
I personally try not to cuss until like I even asked on there. I was like, can I cuss? And I was like, all right, cool. But I try not to. Like, it's good practice to like, because you will get on radio interviews where you can't cuss.
True, and especially like I get it too. Like, say if you want your kids to see it or whatever, you know. Cause like I don't use foul language.
I try not to, but I always tell my kids if they hear it from any adult.
It's adult talk, right?
Well, I just don't let me hear it.
I've gone to the point now with Noah to where like I know you're gonna like he's always on TikTok, he's always on YouTube. Like, you gotta hear some shit. You gotta hear some shit.
Yeah.
You know, like I ain't gonna talk like that, but it's like I've got more lenient with like the music or with like a movie or whatever. You know,
because it's out
there.
there.
Like you're gonna hear it like, regardless. So. And that's, you know, can't be all naive about it.
Yeah, and like they're gonna grow up eventually. You might as well teach them when it's appropriate and when it's not appropriate.
He's asked me what age he could cuss.
You should be like never around your father.
Can I cuss at 16?
It's like if you have to ask, you're still too young, fam.
Yeah, I kind of got that Gary V look at it. Like, you're not gonna get in trouble for cussing with me. Like, I'd rather you just excel at your goals, and like if that's part of who you are, that's cool. But I mean, also I don't want my daughters at 9, 8 years old cussing, you know.
Right. Yeah,
but I'm not about to, like, if they get in trouble for cussing at school, I'm gonna be like, well, was it an insult to somebody? Why did they do it? Like, you know.
I need the whole rundown.
Like, I remember one time a fucking this white boy at my school called me a spick, and I remember I didn't cuss. I was such a nerd. I didn't cuss, but like that got to me so deeply that I was like, fuck you, and, and yeah, I was like, I remember like just being like thrown off. I was just like, and I don't even know where I knew that word was bad.
Right.
But it just,
like
I
the
felt
way
it,
directed,
and I was just like, he was like, you fucking Mexican spick, and I was just like, I'm not even Mexican. Fuck you, man. And you know, and I was really like a little nerd. So then the fucking, I remember this fucking the super whatever, somebody in the office heard it, and she was like, you come with me, and I was like, but he called me. He's like, that doesn't mean you could call him. I was like, well, why isn't he getting in trouble? So I didn't hear him, and I was just like,
I didn't hear him.
and then I remember I was so mad, I was crying and shit. And
worse?
my they called my mom. No, they called my mom. My mom didn't answer. They called my dad, and my dad was just like, what happened? Why did you do that? That's not like you. And I was like, yeah, because I was really non-confrontational and shit at all. And yeah, he heard my side of the story, and he was like, okay. And then he started talking in Spanish. He's like, pues, buen hecho. Ahorita voy a hablar como que, like, he was like, basically like, I'm gonna act like
I'm getting you in trouble.
I'm gonna just tell him I spoke to you, dude. Right. And I was just like, all right. And I gave him back the phone, and I was kind of calmed down, and they let me go. But yeah, I was hot, man. I don't think kids should get in trouble for cussing, especially if it's warranted, you know. There's some things that require it.
Sure. Yeah.
Like that, I think was a perfect situation, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's like kind of like with me. Like, anytime I got into some shit at school, I wasn't confrontational either. It was for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
So.
No, and I also think that like it's like also that whole forbidden fruit shit, right? If you make it taboo, they're gonna make them want to say it and learn more shit, and they're just gonna get more foul with it. Like, I remember I used to I used to memorize the dirtiest fucking Offspring songs that had that long ass thing and smash you stupid that you know that long ass, and I would walk around saying that shit because people thought it was hilarious, and like other people like they'd get mad like, don't talk like that, like you know, it's like.
Yeah. In 5th grade, actually, I remember this guy, Jamar, I think his name was. One of the coolest cats ever. I remember he was like my homie, and he was just cool. Like, you know how you had those friends in school, you're like, man, that guy's just cool.
Yeah.
And he was just cool. He's a cool cat. In 5th grade, it just seemed like he had all this knowledge of self already, you know? And he was like, he was listening to something on his headphones, and then he was like, you don't know, I remember we had this bus driver, dope-ass bus driver. His name was Mr. Smith. He would play, like, everything, but they played the edited version of, nowadays, everybody act like they got something to say, but nothing comes out.
I remember you telling me about that bus driver.
Yeah. And so they played that, and then the kid was like, that's not even the real version. And then when we got off the bus, he was like, you want to know the real version? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right. And then he taught it to me. And then he was like, say it with me. And I was just like, all right. And then at the cuss word part, he's like, it's okay. Nobody's here. I just was such a square.
He was like, free your mind.
Yeah, he was just let go. No, but I was just such a square, dude. Like, it's crazy how, like, I was really just, like, a good little kid. Like,
Like compared to who you are now?
Yeah,
I was always getting into
Is that what
some
you're trying to
shit.
say?
I mean, yeah,
My ass was always getting in trouble. I was always trying to find some type of way to get in trouble. I don't know why. Just I thought that was fun to do, get in trouble.
My shit was
As a
like
kid.
I was just always
I'll
a
get to the
kid,
worst shit,
head
dude.
in the clouds. That's who I was.
Now I'll end up like
I just
throwing
wanna-
rocks
I just-
at cars
oh,
and
yeah,
type of
nah.
shit. I was one of those kids. Like
man.
I was wild, bro.
Nah, see, like,
Word.
I was, like,
I'll get
really
my ass
naive
whooped.
and gullible, and, like, I would have people talk me into doing shit like that, and I would do it because I wanted to be cool, like, down, you know? Like, they're like, oh, yeah, throw this
nah, I
fucking
went through
fruit
that
at the
too.
car it passes by, you know? And it's like, yeah, right.
See, I was never the cool kid because I was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, see,
Like,
yeah. And then I
like,
rea-
that doesn't sound like I'm gonna get in trouble. I
Found
don't want
out-
to do that.
Found out later
All right,
you don't want to be
Face
the cool
probably
guy.
gonna make an old joke about this.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
I got in trouble in first grade for singing Brass Monkey.
Oh,
What the hell,
Why?
Well, I mean, it's Brass Monkey is not a.
But you sang? Were you just singing the chorus, or what was you singing?
No, yeah, but yeah, I know what the hell it's about, you know. Like,
I mean, but like
Monkey,
that's like
chunky monkey.
Yeah,
I
but I mean,
it's-
I
yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
But like,
That's about-
that's not even a cuss word in it. Like,
I know, but
that's
like,
crazy.
I
Damn,
don't,
how
I
old-
don't
Just the
like.
content behind it.
Was
yeah.
that 88? 80?
Dude, like 80s.
Well, you know, that
Man, I
whole
wasn't
the
even
whole
a
2
fucking
Live
thought.
Crew
Yeah.
profanity shit, you know?
85, 86.
It's
something
crazy
like
how
that,
they really
like,
made rap
yeah.
like the villain.
And then probably at that time too, because rap was such a new thing, and it was an old. From what I recall, I think it was an old white teacher.
For
you know,
sure.
So
Sounds about right.
you know, so,
1986?
in Compton too, man.
oh,
like,
she probably hated her life.
Or she was probably there from when it was all white people, you know?
Yeah,
She's
right.
just-
Oh yeah, he is that old.
No, see, because the thing is, that's how.
It wasn't that long ago, bro. That's the crazy.
I know.
So
I
my
know.
mom's my
40
mom's
years.
family moved to Compton in '72. They all came from New Jersey, and they were all advertising out there that Compton was like that's hot shit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what
you know?
That's what Dr. Dre put in the beginning of his Compton
Right.
soundtrack
Yeah.
Also,
album.
boys
shit.
to the boys in the hood. Boys in the hood.
Orange
Oh,
Fishburne?
was it Boys in the Hood or?
Yeah, boys in the hood.
he was talking
They're
about
talking
the-
about like.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
We're talking
yeah,
about-
right. He's
I'll never
breaking it
forget
down.
that, bro.
Where
Like,
Furious was talking about
Yep.
the
So,
how
like-
they're moving people out and people are getting shot. Why is there a liquor store in every corner in a black neighborhood but not in a white
Right.
neighborhood?
So, you
like,
know,
no,
fucking,
when they showed the sign
the
where
sign
people
too.
were, and then he was talking about
George
white flag.
wasn't it George
yeah.
Bush that lived in Compton? I believe. Yeah, the
Oh,
OG
wow, that's
George
crazy.
Bush.
Oh, I don't know.
That makes sense though, because
Yeah.
he's that old.
No, but I mean, you could
Yeah,
still
yeah.
find deeds that straight up say, "Do not sell this to a fucking colored person." Like,
Well, yeah,
like
you know-
white,
you know why
white
Hancock-
owned only type shit.
You know why Hancock Park exists, right? Because Beverly Hills wasn't allowing Jewish people to buy property.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
They were redlined.
Shout out to Mount Sybil from the gallery. She taught in Hancock Park.
Actually,
a
I've
long
always
time, man.
wanted to live in Hancock Park, but
Some nice ass.
this
fucking houses.
area right here actually was all when my family moved in like the 70s. It was all black. It was like, but it was black, but like not like hood necessarily. It was like
Right.
it was like nicer
professional.
families. Like yeah, it was
Right.
like it was nicer.
So kind of
families.
like Baldwin Hills or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like-
Well, that's the thing. Baltimore Hills was the black. All the artists and shit, bro.
Mhm.
They were, you know, it was super nice. Like that was everybody's goal. What was I watching? I was watching. Oh, have you guys watched One Night in Miami?
No, not yet.
It's on Prime. I
I've
loved
been meaning
it.
to see that. Yeah.
They talk about it. They're like, we got our own Beverly Hills, Baltimore Hills. We up on the hill, and I was just like, and then even now you drive around Beverly Hills, and there's like a society of people, I guess a group, and they're called Black Beverly Hills, and they like put up signs and stuff like this is our neighborhood. It's awesome. I mean,
That's dope.
that's another place I always, because they have and even in the movie they talk about like we got the best view of LA, and they do. That's my favorite. That's the view I want to get tatted on my
Yeah.
back.
Hey, that's
You know?
what's up.
Yeah,
That shit with the
probably-
Vision Theater in it, like, come on, man. Like, that shit's so epic to me. But, yeah, it's crazy how segregated LA was.
Days of the Magic Johnson.
No, I mean, it
is.
still is. Like,
It is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like
Magic Johnson's always going to be the Magic Johnson. The Fox Hills Mall is always going to be the Fox Hills Mall. Don't call it nothing else. I don't give a fuck
Right.
what Westfield tried to say.
God,
I
man,
know.
that. and
Didn't they have a
then-
roller rink right there too? or
Oh,
something?
the skate
rink?
Yeah.
World on Wheels.
Yeah, right.
Where a lot of people got, that's
the
where
spot.
a lot of
And
people
then
made their names, baby.
Nip brought it back.
Is
Yeah,
that-
fucking well, that's where Big U made his name in
Yeah.
that parking lot.
Is that-
Yeah, I wanted to discuss that too.
Is that in?
Yeah, we'll talk about Hip Hop Uncovered as
Yeah.
well.
Is that in like Straight Outta Compton, the movie where they're like in that spot? That's a different club. I thought it was a roller rink that they were performing in.
No, that was like a club.
That was like a
That
club.
was
was
a club.
I think that was.
That was a Wrecking Crew shit, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot.
I was
what
just
spot
wondering.
that
No, it
was.
looked like a roller.
That was when they were
introduction.
all
Roller
working
ring.
for that. When Dre was part of that crew, Wrecking Crew, right?
Yeah.
That was the name, right?
Yeah, the world class wrecking crew.
The world class Wrecking Crew, where they all
Yeah.
had Jerry curls and dressed
Yeah.
like the
I
fashion.
mean, listen,
back
like
They had
at
leotards on
that
and
time,
shit.
that's when
That
like,
was hot, yeah.
That's when hip hop
and
like,
disco were clashing.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it was all transitioning over.
You remember it thoroughly,
Prince.
huh? You remember it well?
Prince.
Hey, I remember. Listen, it's
Mhm.
funny. Me and my cousins were talking about how like we were a little too young to like ever have had Jerry curls. So we missed that. We missed the whole Jerry curl thing, you know.
It's probably
But,
for
like,
the best.
Our older cousin John had a Jerry curl.
They had a Jerry curl.
Oh yeah, he had a Jerry curl for sure. He looked like one of the
Sesh?
DeBarges.
Oh,
You
Road
know?
on Wheels, the 7 to 7 though. You know what it is? Street Rebirth in the building. You know Street
Hey.
Rebirth lives. Well, I'm not trying to put it out there. He's from the Crenshaw area though. He
That's
knows
right.
what's up.
The 7 to 7
Yeah,
though.
yeah, man. Fuck
7
it.
a.m. to 7 p.m.
Let's
Yeah,
do a music
they'd
video.
have, they'd have the sleepovers.
I'm not trying to do
Oh,
no, that's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh shit, son.
Let's do a music video on roller skates. No. Have you done roller
Man.
skates? Have you done roller skates, bro?
I can skate.
I can roller skate. my
You can
ass
roller
off,
skate
homie.
though? It's different.
Like
Yeah,
on quads?
You know what's
Yeah.
funny is
That's different.
What's
I-
funny
I-
is
I don't know
I
if
grew
I
up on
can.
roller skates.
I've-
I've never rollerbladed.
I rollerbladed heavy.
I mean, I feel like it's.
He said I own a
I
pair.
think if you
Oh,
can
I gotta
rollerblade,
see
you can roller
this.
skate.
I feel like it's easier
It's
to.
on 4 wheels.
Yeah, the quads you don't.
Nah.
You don't need that much balance.
Nah, it's easier though.
It's-
Word?
Yeah, dog.
think so.
Because on the
I
blade,
wasn't
on the
trying 'em.
blade, you gotta like.
I didn't want to look
Gotta
stupid when
keep
I
your
was going
shit,
there,
like-
so I would just be on the
So you
cut,
saying you
like,
never
nah,
been
bro.
on roller skates?
Nah, 4 wheels? No.
What? Wow.
Y'all gonna teach me?
See, and when
I mean, I'm not that good.
when I
at
moved to West
teaching,
Kenny
Coast-
said
dog.
I had a Jerry curl in '93. I was late.
Oh,
Shit, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm gonna grow my hair out.
man.
I'm gonna get the soul
You know
glow
what?
and grow my
Hey,
hair
she
out.
said-
they were kind of but
Said,
around
fuck
93,
that. I didn't miss shit.
Full Force still had the Jerry curls around that time when they were in like house party and all that.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh yeah, huh?
Yep.
Cube
But,
still had a Jerry curl at that time.
Yeah, keep had Jerry like
His
nah,
shit was
yeah.
dripping.
Nah,
That
he
shit was
cut.
fire.
No, he cut it off.
By '92, he had the afro.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
You know?
He was already on
Yeah,
his
Jerry curl like 90,
Yeah,
91.
it was still moist like a Jerry curl
Yeah.
though.
But when he came out with Predator, that's when he came out with the afro and shit. But man, when I moved to West Covina, we had Skate Junction. That was the spot.
Nah, man, Road on Wheels is the spot.
Oh no, you can't compare it
We
for
used
sure.
to go to the one in Glendale right there.
Nah,
by
I
Golden
actually
Road.
started skating
Word.
at oh my god, Skateland, Washington and Whittier Boulevard over there in
On the east
fucking like Whittier. I think it was
Didn't they
Whittier.
just close
Okay.
it? Didn't they just announce they closing it?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I think they just.
Wow, it's been open all this time.
I think so. Yeah.
So there's
I haven't been there in like
COVID
a long
killed
time.
There's
a
still
lot
a
of
skating
things.
rink that's in Ontario, as far as I know. Skate Express.
Yeah.
Nah, I see people still skating at.
No, actually, it got a resurgence. I think because Road on Wheels got reopened.
You know,
It got a sick ass
there's
resurgence.
this
in the hood.
organization that's doing like skate nights like outdoors.
Yeah, I seen
you
that.
seen that?
I
Yeah.
seen that.
That shit's dope.
Yeah.
Don't you need different wheels though? Like, or it's all the same wheels?
I mean, everybody comes with whatever your own skates are, you know. Like,
Nah, there's different wheels.
Because I'm
What do you
guessing
mean?
wax.
No,
wax.
like there's indoor wheels and outdoor wheels. They're different
Oh
wheels.
no, okay,
yeah.
I feel you. Right. So like, yeah, you gotta.
I think the outdoor wheels are softer
Right.
and the indoor wheels are harder.
Last time I was in
Because
Long
it's
Beach,
hardwood.
I came across there was a
waxed hardwood too.
downtown Long Beach. They had a shop for roller skates, like old like vintage roller skates and stuff.
I
No,
mean,
yeah.
I'm down.
It was
I'm down,
definitely-
But
it was
the thing is,
definitely a
like, I'm
thing.
gonna need a few weeks to
Listen,
train.
nah, if you can rollerblade, you can roller. It ain't
For
that
sure.
hard,
I was
For
sick
sure.
on like I was
It
doing
ain't
tricks
that
on the
hard.
roller
Bro, I
skates.
remember the last
I
time.
mean, roller
Oh, aggressive? You
Last
aggressive?
time I roller
Yeah.
skated, it was for my sister's birthday. I think I was like in 7th grade, bro.
I think I tried one
Motherfucker
time.
got up on the decks, fell,
mean-
and then nigga crawled off. My mom see me crawling off on the
The
side.
thing, like,
And all you see is my legs. I'm
The
crawling
thing
off.
is
I'm
also
like,
you gotta
nope,
understand
done.
when I was
Done.
going, it was road on wheels. So like it was a whole other level. I was like, I'm sitting
No, I feel you.
down, chilling.
Yeah.
I mean,
Motherfuckers-
the roller skating
motherfuckers
rink was,
dancing like-
that was the spot for like if you weren't old enough for a club.
Yeah, Sesh said different
That's
wheels.
where you were
Sesh
at.
really knows.
No,
Okay.
Sesh knows. Me, dude.
Sesh gets his
Dog,
thing on,
Sesh,
okay.
Sesh used to, if I'm not mistaken, Sesh used to like aggressive inline skate, and like I would be rolling with them in my speed
Okay.
skates and shit while they were all like grinding and shit, dude. Yeah, I dabbled in the aggressive. Yeah, but we we would roll around, and then like the other homie, like my boy Abe, that fool just always had a natural gift for that shit. He was a skater, like skateboarder,
Right.
but then he would put on the skates, like other full skates, and he would just start doing tricks like without even trying and shit. Like, and he would get on the BMX bike, and he would start doing shit with the bike. Like he's just natural.
Some fools are just like that.
Yeah, he's just natural.
I had a homie like that. His name
That
was my
fool would
neighbor,
like
actually.
jump over me, like he'd ollie over me off of the like the half pipe and shit. Like and we would be rolling around like a crew,
Yeah,
like
and
a
then
squad and shit with the skates. Like
the other
skating
big
around.
appeal of the roller skating rink was the arcade.
Yep.
Where do you think I was at?
I mean,
Yeah. I was eating
The
funnel
arcade
cakes
and
in
the
the
game.
games.
we would
the
team up.
one I went to actually had the arcade, like just the stuff on the side, and then like next to it or upstairs was the bowling alley.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, and so I'd be in the bowling alley a lot
Like,
because my school actually there was this time period where they were doing construction on the gym. So for gym, they would take us to World on Wheels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we would
That's what's
go.
up, man.
Oh, like that was part of your
Yeah,
exercise.
so
or
you
whatever?
could bowl or you could go to the World on Wheels.
That's
I was
pretty
bowling.
That's pretty dope.
I was pretty nice with bowling.
Remember field
Yeah.
trips? Those were the days.
I sucked at bowling, dude. I would embarrass.
I'm alright
I
at
still
bowling.
embarrass
I'm still-
myself.
I
I'm
would
not
get
bad
over
at all.
100
Nah, I don't know.
often.
I remember one time I was so nervous, I was
I
trying
got
to do
an uncle who
everything
got
perfect
300.
that I bowled too early and the shit was
Or
still down, and I
296.
hit the fucking. And I was like, I'm done. They're like,
Nah,
we have to
bowl-
finish. Your name's still right there.
Bowling's crazy.
All right.
I was alright at bowling. I'm better at playing
But,
pool and
man,
shit
we
like
used to meet up, be like, yo, we gotta have at least 4 people. Because at that time, the hottest arcade games was we had the Simpsons game and the Ninja Turtles game.
Yep.
And you try to get
Yeah,
far.
Yep.
I miss 82, man.
Yeah, I know, Barty too.
Barty
We went in on the Simpsons one time. We got far, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I've ever gotten this far, bro.
And I was like, me either.
And then, like, straight
They
died.
had a pocket.
I
full
got
of quarters.
hard.
No, it definitely got hard, bro. Like
Cause
that
you can't
shit.
hit them with the same move after a while.
Nah.
Motherfuckers start studying.
And they start moving and shit.
Yeah, and then they
Can't
start
cheat.
going like 3D on you. Like, oh shit, how do I go up there?
Hell yes. Tell him, Sneaky. Okay, Sesh. I want to see it though, man. Honestly, I like learning new things, and I'm usually okay at sports or anything athletic when I get into it. So
Honestly, like the quads are for fun. It's just all about like cruising real slow and shit, and not really doing a lot of movement, you know.
yeah,
So
you a quick pumper. ATL shit.
Hey dog, speed skating shit, no joke. Still got the scars.
Yeah, I saw your skates. Saw 'em. They look dope. They look dope.
Yeah, no thanks.
That shit was molded to my foot, but I
Give me
think
a
my foot got bigger, so
Give me a
that should be
skateboard, I'll be
burning
alright.
me.
I'll
Too
be
bad not
cruising.
anything else did.
Bum, 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 bum,
I want to
bum,
shout
bum.
out. I want to shout out Tabby Cakes. I don't think she's in the chat, but she says she's watching.
Tight.
So what up?
That's
Nice.
That's what's up.
Thanks for supporting us.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Always
support.
appreciate the love.
Yeah, real quick, I actually want to shout out Gameday Classics. You see this LA? This is some from the '80s shit. LA Raiders, AKs instead of the others, the swords.
Oh, when they went thuggery with it. Yeah.
That's why I got it, cause I was like, I
That's
rep
just-
LA.
Yeah. So explain the Gameday Classics. They're like authentic pieces that are vintage. Like they're not like knockoffs and shit.
No,
they're like
they're-
real,
I
like
think
real stuff that
he-
they put out, or
He buys and resells. So
but they're like real. The
yeah,
real
well, it
merchandise.
depends. Like this, I think was like a reprint.
Okay.
But it's like a quality reprint.
Right.
Like it's not normal. It's like velvet.
It has like the old style. It's old style hat. Like it's like the foam and shit. Yeah.
No, but he gets a lot of authentic pieces, and he resells them. Like right now, he has a hardwood classics Adidas, I think, that Ice Cube was wearing at a Laker game.
Oh, okay.
Like it's the same. It's not the same one, but it's the same.
Style.
I remember when he had that Kobe jacket though.
He still has it.
And what's that going for?
That's just like 15,000 though.
15,000?
That's sweats from the fucking locker room.
Like 3 zeros.
15,000.
15,000.
Yeah, it's got player sweat on it.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's 3 zeros, right? I'm bad at math.
Hey, listen, like, posted in the Laker group, somebody might cop that.
I don't think he wants to let it go yet, to be honest with you.
Oh, I just got the alert that Tabby Cakes just followed us on Twitter.
Hey,
let's go.
Hey.
There we go.
Everybody,
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys. We
Much love.
appreciate you guys. Appreciate the new follow for sure. Yeah, so World on Wheels trip out, man. That shit is really a staple. Skating. Damn. How did we get here?
Does
Let's talk
it,
about Compton or something.
does it
Man,
matter?
we started in Compton.
Does it matter how we got here? We're here now, guys. Enjoy
We're
the ride.
talking about LA shit.
Welcome to LA. I was listening to that Exhibit song today. Welcome to LA.
Man, that shit's classic.
That shit-
I remember the last
Yeah.
skating rink I went to was like in San Diego for like an adult skate night. It was like all like 90s hip hop,
That's
the
something I
curse
could take
words
my
and
kids
shit.
to
You
do
know.
too. That's what.
No, yeah, they used to do that to where like
I did ice
the
skating.
kids would be there earlier, and then later at night was like for the grown ups.
Yeah, and then like it'd be dark and like
yeah.
club like and like, you know.
Yep.
There's some places they're selling booze, you little saucy.
World on Wheels was like our Cascade.
Yeah. When I saw ATL, I was like, oh, that's some LA shit too.
That's just fire, bro.
You know.
Watching people dance like that.
Well, the
on
thing was
wheels,
like before strip clubs,
All
it was
synchronized
roller
shit?
rink. You would
Hell
play
yeah.
music.
That's just dope.
Oh, that's where you would go. That was the DJ you would go give your tape
People
to.
could
and shit.
groove to that shit. Yeah.
You're gonna ice skate like Adam Sandler. My endless love.
I actually.
I went ice skating recently.
I would
Or not,
ice skate.
Like
I would
last
ice
year.
skate.
2
Ice
years
skating
ago.
was real easy to do from rollerblading.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a blade. It's inline. Yeah.
All I used to hear was people eat shit though when I used to work at Whoop. Getting
I've seen it.
Working outside.
I skated right there. Yeah.
I always wanted to
that
skate
little
there,
rink in
but
the middle.
I waited
downtown,
on you one time when I was watching people and I just kept seeing dudes try to do something and then
All you hear is doop 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 doop.
yeah, exactly. It's like the boop.
And then after like maybe like the 7-6-1, you'll hear. I'm like, oh shit, somebody got
got
hurt.
That shit hurts, man. Falling on ice hurts. Have y'all ever slipped on ice, like in the street ice? Bro,
Man,
reasons I don't live on the East Coast.
I've never even been in that situation.
Nah,
I don't
yeah,
wanna be.
like,
What-
Alright.
and when you're going fast and you fall on the ice and you just keep sliding, you're like, fuck.
It's funny.
And then
the-
I'm like, I hope no one runs over my finger with their blade.
You know, it's
that's
funny.
what
I'm
I'm
getting
Is
shit
the
cut
first,
off right now.
the first time I ice skated, I signed up to work on a movie, and I said I could. But I
But you couldn't.
was like, I did good. Though.
Oh, you knew how to do the quads, right? So you were good.
I felt I never did those
Oh,
either.
shit.
Like,
So you've what?
I fell once, and I
He
had
did
to skate
the
for like
inline.
12 hours. You know, because they were filming. It wasn't,
Oh, and you only
it was
fell
for-
once? That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good. That's
awesome.
pretty
Yeah.
good, dog.
I mean, I
12
felt
hours?
I felt
You
ice
could
skating.
skate, you
I
could
think
skate.
Dog, 12 hours?
the
though?
first-
That's a long time.
the first time I
Yeah,
put them
all
on,
day.
I felt. But yeah, that's a
Yeah.
long time to ice skate.
What
That's-
movie?
Actually, it was a TV show. It was like some Channel 5 show. I don't even remember what it was.
KTLA.
Right.
The C-dub.
I
The
don't
WB.
oh, yeah. I did so many of those productions.
Man. So yeah, should I get started with you? You guys want to talk about this night? All right, I'm gonna need y'all to stop crossing my camera.
Well, where's the other ashtray?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what you do tonight. I don't know.
Get the styrofoam cup over there and use that shit.
Use that shit. Do that shit.
Don't worry, that's a good clip.
What up, Diana? Also, I made Diana that medicated cheesecake.
Oh, how did that go?
How
Diana?
was it,
good?
Diana?
Was it
She
good,
said-
Diana?
I mean, she told me it was good to go.
I want her to
Hey,
tell the chat right now,
yeah.
though. Tell the chat, Diana, how it was.
The table, we gotta figure this out.
Oh, we
It's
rock-
that one
little
over
Rocky.
there. It's that one over there.
Alright. We gotta figure it
You
out.
gotta put a papel
It's
in
Rocky,
it.
no Bullwinkle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's not good, no
You
good.
know why? Because there's a nail right there
Oh, hold on, let me.
Oh.
underneath that thing.
So we can also even it out with this motherfucker.
Here,
That's not really under.
here.
Let's put it on one end.
She said
Fold it
yes.
She said yes. It was delicious. Or it was just like I
I know you. I feel like I need to see some more emojis. Oh, delicious said yes.
delicious like vinyl or pizza.
I got to shout out Dance.
RIPs.
She came in the clutch with the butter.
Boat still the boat.
Oh, can of butter. She made you some can of butter, or did she get
I
it from
didn't even
somewhere?
think she had it, but she happened to have it.
Nice.
I mean, we got the plug.
Be all right there.
We got multiple plugs.
Yeah, actually, my homegirl
Plug,
is
plug.
doing a lot of people are doing some cool cannabis shit right now. I like that. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
You know what the thing is right now is also I think people are really like getting into their like do shit from home. Like,
Yeah, man.
because of, you
Like
know.
self-sustained type. Like
Oh, she
weed.
got the
Like,
kitty
a lot
with
of
the
people
glasses.
had-
She was cooling.
Chillin'.
Cool it.
She
Chillin'.
was cooling.
Okay.
Like that's why, like, yeah, Etsy started popping off big time. You know.
Depop, all that.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why
all
like
that,
people
like-
were like talking shit about how billionaires got super rich during the time was because they provided the platforms. You know, like
Right.
can't be mad that Amazon exists, so we're able to sell through it.
And it's like
Like-
everybody's just got shit hoarded around the house. It's like, man,
Yeah, that
you
whole.
That resale
it's
shit?
either that, yeah.
What's
yeah.
that chick's name? Camino. There's some influencer, and her whole thing is like minimize your life. And it's
Oh,
like,
she's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've
Hold
been,
it.
I've been trying to
Marie-
work
Does it
on-
bring
I've
you
been trying to
joy?
work on
Marie-
that.
If it doesn't, let it go.
Marie,
Sure.
Marie K.
The minimalist.
Yeah, some bullshit. And like, yeah, I've seen a lot of people online like, I just made $100 today off some shit that was just sitting here.
Well, that was one of the things
Oh,
about like
yeah.
when I was learning about NFTs and Bitcoin and stuff. They were like, we're gonna get to a point where we don't own anything and we're gonna be happy about it. Like iTunes, we don't own any of those songs.
I do.
Well, unless you go.
I still buy music.
Unless you
Oh, man,
go,
but I got
unless
MP3s.
no,
bro.
unless you go and you buy it separately. But if you just go to iTunes,
like if you're just
you're
streaming, yeah. No, and that's the thing. Like
Right.
I
Oh, yeah. You don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why I like to own.
That's why NFTs.
That's why I hate
dope.
people.
That's why people
are
always
like,
hit
oh
me
yeah,
up.
I got that album. I got it on Spotify. No, you don't have it. Like, dude, yeah, you play it on Spotify. Like,
I think
come on.
CDs are gonna make a comeback. Personally,
Nah, yeah,
I
like
don't know.
like when I want something, I want to have the
If
the
tapes
actual.
did,
I want the
CDs would.
file. You know, I want to be able to go somewhere without any fucking internet service and be able to play.
No,
it.
no, I
Oh,
feel
I do
you
that too. I do
because
that.
like
you
I
could
always,
also do the download.
I always think about
Shut
that
up.
too because like you go to the mountains or whatever. Hey, you're like, oh, you ain't got no service.
Unless you do that play offline shit, but even then, like,
That's
Yeah,
why-
I'm actually excited. I'm going
Yeah.
to somewhere where there's no service soon to do my shooters training.
nice.
Oh nice, hell yeah.
Burrell Canyon.
Dude, I'm not getting emails from that.
I'll forward you the one I got so
Please
you can
do.
sign up.
Speaking
That'd
of
be dope.
the comeback of CDs and all that, Amoeba reopens on April 1st.
I saw that.
That's my
The
daughter's
new
birthday.
the new
yeah.
location.
Yeah,
You got
the
some.
new
You got
location.
some plugs. 'Cause I would love to take my daughters.
Nah,
I don't even know who's still there, but you know, I know Mona Lisa's still there.
I'm not
so.
trying to wait in no line. That's all I'm saying.
Ah, yeah, F that. And I'm not, you know, I've been salty since I left there. It's been like 5-6 years since I stopped working there. But,
Yeah.
I still got some
remember
gift
when you
certificates,
quit.
though.
I remember when you quit.
Yeah, you know, but I still got
Yeah,
some
we
gift
were fucking with
certificates
each
I
other
got
when you
used.
quit. Yeah.
Yeah, you met me like right before I left from there.
Well, our first photo shoot was in the elevator at the original.
That's right.
That
Yeah,
shit was
man.
Shout out to Maximo. That shit's hard. Still one of my favorite pictures of me and this guy.
It was all
Shoutout.
tagged up.
Yeah, shit's
Right.
looked hard. That
I definitely want to scope out the new spot, like, but
I'm gonna give it some time though.
no, definitely, it's gonna be a
give it
bad
some time.
house, man. Like, especially with the COVID restrictions, and like,
Well, that shit's they're saying in LA we're gonna be looking like we're looking good.
I'm
huh?
not. Nah, I don't believe that shit, bro.
well, that's the thing.
We'll
like-
see after Easter.
Oh, and then like
We'll see
I got
after
an
Easter.
email to be ready for
Tommy
EDC in May.
Tommy? Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Like,
EDC May.
No, I'm good, man.
All right, so you guys want to
Yeah, you could get into that.
MMUpClan.
Oh, I see you, Sesh.
What? That shit got
Yeah.
leveled up.
I just wanted to make a quick comment about the CDs because I feel like the next wave, and hey, anybody listening, this is free game right here. The next wave is actually going to be like an older form of like releasing more shit with your CD. So it's not like just the
Oh, you
music.
mean like the Chronic?
You're getting like a photo album book or some kind of like
Well, that's
comic book,
NFTs.
like,
Yeah,
NFTs.
Yeah, definitely.
like some kind of like extra shit that you can only get when you buy the physical thing,
See,
or when you buy it online,
See,
you
then,
you
like,
download the PDF.
The thing about the NFT is usually it's like a one of a kind like type.
a one of one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you definitely. It's all about being. It's everything calls for being more creative now. You know, because
And people just want more for
Yeah.
less, like assholes.
yeah, man. Oh yeah, but nobody wants to pay for
Assholes.
nothing. That's for sure.
No, and that's why like as soon as you try to monetize something, people are just like, I don't fuck with it that much enough to pay for it. It's like,
But if
alright.
you subscribe, we have more emotes available for you.
What? Say
We
it.
have more emotes available if you subscribe.
We'll have more
Emote
emotes.
life.
You have more
Emotes.
emotes. More
Emotes.
emotes. More emotes. More
More
emotes. If you subscribe, you get more. You know what I'm saying? And you know
Yeah.
you also help us out.
Subscribe,
Yeah,
subscribe, motherfucker. Subscribe, motherfucker. Subscribe, motherfucker.
Alright,
It's spinning, motherfucker.
you want to thug nerd it up, or should we rap, or what?
No, it's straight dirty.
You want thug nerd it? All right, thug nerd.
Nerdy. Talk about the thug nerdy.
Let me put you in the box. Hold up. Where's the control?
They
In
was
your-
trying to put
in
me in
your
a box.
butt.
Trying to put me in a box all the
Oh,
time, son.
oh.
Oh,
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 oh.
They got all the drink. They ready to go right
Power
here.
over there.
But show them what it's for. Show them what
You
it's
see
for.
what happens when you fucking get in a fight with a Jedi Knight over here?
No,
Your neck get
that's
cut
what
off.
that's what it's really for. Just so you don't think he's creepy holding around a head and shit. You know, like they're headphone holders.
I had to get my headphone holders I didn't know which one to get. There were so many choices. I was like, yo.
Yeah, I
Yo.
want one.
I was see. All right, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
He's like you laughed at it. I was like, I laughed in a good way.
Well,
it was a good thing.
so welcome to Thug Nerd on this Monday, where I have very joyous things to talk to you about. Yeah, so Wanda Rap, and of course that was heartbreaking. Very much so. We all enjoyed it. It was beautiful. It took us on a beautiful, beautiful journey, where I think we're gonna see a lot more unveil in the multiverse of Marvel. While we're on that subject, Captain and
Falcon.
Captain and Falcon. I'm sorry, Captain Falcon. Falcon and Winter Soldier, baby. They premiered their first episode on Friday. We'll talk about that in a second. What really
Tell him, face.
is the spotlight. The spotlight. Look.
Hey, listen.
The spotlight of this mother effer is the Snyder Cut. Jesus, can I get a round of applause, please? Please.
For people that don't know, what is that?
The Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
DCEU, that stands for Detective Comics Extended Universe, which is like the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for DC, because, you know, anything Marvel does, DC got to answer. But the DCEU...
I like how they call it the extended
extended universe.
You know?
Because their whole thing, and the funny thing is, their whole thing was it was trying to keep it all continuity. They don't do any of that shit.
Right.
It actually pisses me off. But... Anyway,
Why do you think that?
The DCEU, because they're not Marvel. Stanley didn't write them. Anyway, yeah.
Shots fired.
What? Yeah, I said it. What? All right, but what I'm saying is the DCEU hired Zack Snyder to do the Justice League film. It released back in, I believe, 2017. I want to say 2017. It was... I don't want to say it was garbage. That's a bad term because, you know, a lot of people were in it. It paid a lot of people. That, you know, there was a lot of actors involved, a lot of writers involved, all of that. They were amazing. But the end result, because of the studio, and let's get deep into it real quick. I believe Zack Snyder's daughter committed suicide, and he had to step away. And the studio took advantage of the situation because they didn't see his vision for what it was, and they kind of like just took it. And I think it was Josh Whedon that ended up directing it. And Zack Snyder had never even seen the final piece of shit. Final piece that was created. My bad. The final piece that was created. Not my bad. And like I said, this is Thug Nerd, baby. If you ain't ready with the wheel, you just saying you ain't get the fuck out. All right.
Yeah,
So,
the nerd part
out.
is not for fun.
Yeah, the Thug Nerd. Nerds rule the world. Thugs enforce it. So check it out.
Huh?
Zack Snyder then came back and like kind of talked. I don't know if he talked shit, but he kind of like mentioned like that wasn't my vision. And over time, everybody was like, "Well, let's see it." They even released an extended cut on HBO Max, and that wasn't his vision either. And then finally, I guess HBO gave him the funding, and because they had the deal with Warner Brothers, they had the rights. Gave him the funding where he didn't even. I think what was it, like $70 million or some shit. He didn't even get paid off of it. Okay, he's like, nah, I'm gonna put all this money back into the project. He did it. 4-hour movie. Baby. It was beautiful. It was a masterpiece. If that man sits back and does nothing for the rest of his life, he will have that masterpiece on his lap. He gave life to DC. It was like everything every fan wanted. If you're a true fan of the DC universe, that's what you wanted. Honestly, like, you know what?
And you hadn't got it before that.
I'm
like,
gonna say this. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
My guy, Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ares, Zeus. What?
For real?
Green Lantern. What? Boy. What?
There were so many nods and Easter eggs and like the little things like for all the fans, like for the real fans, you know, and like I'm pretty sure an hour of that movie was just because of the slow motion scenes, but they were epic, dog. They were epic.
It was
artsy,
like cheesy on
epic.
purpose, which is what you want from DC, but it was like done right, baby.
Well, to me,
right.
it was like the opposite, right? Like they weren't going for like the quick, flashy action, boom, boom. It was like fucking epic, artsy. Like, it was very like, I'm not. You can't see me. No, see me. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah,
that was pretty artsy though. Nobody could see you while you were talking.
Oh yeah, that's artsy.
I was talking like
omnipotent God. You know, no.
Omnipotent.
I thought it was like they kind of did the opposite of what a fucking quote unquote superhero movie was supposed to be, and it was like it was
Which
tasteful.
was my problem.
It was done right, you know, like,
all the time with DC, right? Which was like they weren't doing the fantastic to the fantastic point.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care what nobody says. That slow-mo was epic.
I'm ready to see. I'm ready to watch
That
it
shit was
again.
all
I'm ready
the
to
slow-mo
watch it
I'm
again.
I'm probably gonna break it down.
Bro, like
I was so like not like I wanted more that I started watching like the behind the scenes, the documentary shit, like the trailers. I was like, this shit is dope. It was fucking dope.
And you know, he released all of the story. I said this last time that we were on here. He released all the storyboards on Twitter of the follow-ups of like what he was gonna do.
Oh, like all the sequels and all the spin-offs and
so
shit.
I mean, I think he said that he wouldn't do anything with them again because the studio's just not interested in it. But I think now,
the fans are gonna.
I mean, baby, like I need that part too. Like, even as a standalone, it's bomb, but it left a
no,
lot
there's just
open.
that the epilogue was a fucking misogos of so many fucking possibilities. Like, I was like, what?
It
Wait.
goes with them 75% words, man. Love it.
I can't. It left me wanting more, which is whack because like it's supposed to be a 4-hour movie that like fucking ties a bow on it. You know,
I think it did
like,
tied a nice
I did-
bow on it.
Okay.
I didn't know what was going on with like that's what got me really intrigued. Like I thought they were on the same side. Now Superman's all pissed at him, and Joker and Batman, the worst of the worst, are working
Well,
together. You know
Lois
what I mean?
Lane dies.
Yeah,
Remember?
of course, yeah, I know, but it's just like obviously Batman had something to do with her death in the eyes of Superman. I just want to see what it was. You
He
know
didn't
what I
kill the
mean?
Joker.
Oh,
yeah, that whole dream sequence was like
was real.
It just not. I mean, like that shit fucked me up. I was like, what is going on right now? Like it's just.
I think I don't know, but in the comic books, the Joker kills Lois Lane while she's pregnant.
Oh, and she's prego. We saw the
And-
test in
Did
the
the
shit.
baby make it, or? I mean,
No, not.
that's why Superman.
So
That's why Superman
loses
lost his shit. Yeah,
Loses his
oh,
shit.
okay.
he lost his
I
wife.
found-
And
Yeah.
so then in this, obviously Thanos got a hold of him.
Dark side.
I mean, fuck, Darkseid. I keep doing that.
That's the second time today.
Yeah. Well, excuse
I
my
thought
brain.
I
a
thought
little
Smelnoff was Darkseid for a second until I realized.
Steppenwolf?
Yeah, Steppenwolf. I'm sorry.
That fool looked way better, dog.
I like the way he
looked
looked.
way cooler.
bit. And also, we got to see Darkseid and his whole mob. Like,
yeah, like it was super intricate. Like, and we found out the history, like all the history of like why it matters, the anti-life shit, like everything. So many things. So many
They threw
things.
that nigga's head back through the portal.
Oh!
Yo, you
Wonder
act-
Woman was like, "You want to say you killed my people?"
on
Chop
top
the
of
horn
that,
off.
like
They did like a
even he had like his own emotional content where you kind of were like, oh, I understand this character more now and why he's doing what he fucked up. He's trying to get back in the good graces, you know, like.
the children of Thanos is like the fucking like it's funny like the children of Thanos and like the dark side.
They're
stuff.
like their answer.
I forgot what
they
they're called, like the orphans or whatever. That mommy dearest fucking
The parademons?
no. The his squad that was
squad,
like
she raises them up to be like that. What's her name? Mommy. Fuck. I'm sorry, you guys. My brain isn't what it usually is.
Pass me a Coca-Cola, please, brother. Sorry about that. You were saying, yeah, no, I didn't know that she raised them up like that.
And she ran the orphanage.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like of the like orphan kids that they caused, obviously. But yeah, man, it was amazing. What was your favorite points? You guys? Tell me. Anybody out there watch it? Like, let me know what you guys liked about it.
I know Diana watched it.
Oh yeah, I saw she posted about it.
I really liked the fact that they filled in the gaps that the original movie didn't, as far as
4 hours, right?
yeah, like everything made sense as far as each person meeting up and the background story of each individual.
you got to
was
see way
really
more
dope.
like character development,
yeah.
and you got to find out more about what drives the different members of the Justice League, which is like something they didn't give you in the last one.
Yeah, because like you said
Like,
earlier,
how
like,
did all these alphas become friends?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, how did these guys like all of a sudden be cool? You know
Or
what I
even
mean?
like that's like the going back to that slow mo thing. Like almost all those scenes that they made slow mo in the original one, they were like quick.
Yeah,
and it was
then
like action. And it was like,
also-
okay, now we're friends. Like
I also want to point out that I have stated before that Jared Leto Joker deserved his own movie, and everybody was like, "Ah, he was cheesy." Nah, bro, y'all didn't see the depth, and like I think I'm right now, and everybody could agree that I was right. Like that fucking scene where he has that monologue, And that shit was just awesome.
Bro, yeah, like
Yeah, like
that's the joke. That's the Joker.
when Batman hit him with that fucking cold one, he said, like, I will fucking kill you.
Oh, Ben Affleck is Batman. I said it before. I'm
it's-
gonna say it again. You weren't given the chance that you deserved.
That's what he said about Harley Quinn.
Fucking
It's like,
straight up.
I had her in my arms dying. She said, I hope you kill him slow. I'm gonna kill you slow, bro. Like, that shit was deep. And then you see the Joker, he loses it for a second. He's like,
You almost had me.
You almost had it. I'm like, yeah, that's the shit right there. That for sure.
Nah, and then he's bringing out all the personal shit. Like he's just,
Deathstroke was hired to kill him, and now he's
he's on the squad, you know.
Well, Deathstroke actually in the comic books, in one of the because DC had like two
Yeah, I didn't get that.
two reborns. They had the New 52, which was like all 52 titles were reborn. That's when I started reading them heavier, which was like 10 years ago. Then shortly after they rebooted it again, and it was like New 52 all over again. So like there's all these number ones and stuff. Anyway, but in like one of the versions, Deathstroke actually comes to Gotham to handle some business, and Batman fights him, and Batman and him like couldn't beat each other.
So they're like,
So they came to a truce. No, they came to a truce, and basically Batman was like, "Don't ever come to Gotham. Don't handle business in Gotham, and I'll stay out your way. You stay out mine." So like that. That's why when they did that and they teamed them up, I was like I was so looking forward to the Deathstroke versus Batman movie because that's one of the epic fights because you're talking about the
because they're like the same dude, kind of.
Well, yeah. The thing is, the difference is though, like Deathstroke is like a super soldier. He went through all these experiments, and that's why he's so powerful and all that shit.
He's got all the abilities.
He heals
and
fast.
shit.
He gets old. He doesn't get old and shit. Whereas
why does he have the patch again? Just
because his eye got cut out. There's different versions of why his eye got cut out. Like even in the Arrow, they touch on him heavy. And then like in Titans, he's like the bad guy. He's a lot of lesser characters.
Villain.
Like main villain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you know, Darkseid isn't about to be his enemy because Darkseid would just destroy him.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's why I feel like in the face of that kind of destruction, you would team up. Like you're like, you know what, fool, we'll handle our shit when we're back on top of this shit. You know.
Like this is Earth.
yeah, we got to squad up.
Humans versus aliens, right? Like we're all from different nations, but if some aliens showed up and we had to team up to fuck them up, we would probably team. Well, there'd probably be like one or like a group of countries that are like, we're gonna be on the alien side.
I don't know. I'd have to disagree. I feel like the pandemic was an opportunity to see what the world would do when attacked by a fucking foreign invader.
Well, it happened. They came together.
Yeah.
Science did.
Yeah, it took like way long.
Well, that's because of our leader.
Speaking of science, I
Wasn't
think
much of a leader.
the Flash had the best role in all of it.
Dude, what was up with the Flash being like the main character for everything,
Like
pretty much?
Well, because he's the only one besides Wonder Woman that has
A power?
a movie in the works.
So it's like a leader.
Like Ray Fisher came out and like kind of talked shit. Like, you know, I was supposed to do this standalone movie and they never talked to me again after. And it's like, I think it's on some racist shit. Cyborg is Ray Fisher.
I heard, I saw people post that there's a lot of racial undertones.
Yeah, I mean DC,
like,
baby. I mean,
racial and like gay like undertones or something. Something about
no, I
somebody's-
don't.
one of the characters' sexuality was in question or something.
Not that I saw.
Nah, I don't. I forgot. I don't know what it was.
They're doing there are a lot of like women empowerment and like free love fucking little moments where you're like, oh, like when she says I don't belong to anyone, I was like, that's like some fucking independent women shit.
Wonder Woman
Well, Wonder Woman
because Steppenwolf's like, she's mine. She's like, I don't belong to no one. You know.
Wonder Woman's always been that.
That was like her symbol of like women empowerment and shit. Like
that's why my mom's like, I watched Wonder Woman 1984 with my mom's, and like I had to watch it with her because she told me how much she loved the original, the TV show from the 80s.
It was a good one. It was a good show. In that
I mean, you could watch it on HBO Max.
That lady was.
They got all that shit. Huh?
But and I heard that there was a cameo from the original.
Oh, and she came out.
She came out at the end, and I was so excited to watch it with my mom. She was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Yeah, right." It was awesome, but yeah, she's always been that, you know, a super independent woman. Like she loved one man. I mean, in the comic book, she ends up messing with Superman and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
can see that
You can tell
happening.
Bruce
You
Wayne
call
for
the
sure.
Trinity.
Bro,
Actually,
Bruce Wayne be looking at her like,
They're called I mean, shit.
I
All
do
together?
too.
5,000-year-old.
She good.
The thing she could
Wonder
teach.
Woman is 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. What was up with the Flash being able to heal himself?
He wasn't healing himself. His metabolism works extra fast, so he heals fast.
Oh.
Yeah, because you know how
he
he's
was like, I need to heal. I need to
he's
heal.
like, I need
No,
to-
he was just he was like, I need some time.
I need a few
Because
minutes.
it's gonna go. It's gonna heal. He doesn't break. Like that's why he's able to go super fast, fall, get hurt, and come back. Like
Because his shit's working quicker.
yeah. But you know what's funny? And I was
Oh, that
The
nigga
scene where he
eating a lot,
saved-
too.
The scene where he saved the chick was dope. Where he
oh, that's
breaks
his girlfriend.
Where he breaks
Iris?
the glass
That's
and
his
like,
girlfriend in the comic book.
yeah, that shit was
Iris.
tight. That shit was
And
tight.
she's always
He grabs the hot
yeah.
dog.
That nigga put
Well,
it in
'cause
his pocket.
He eats like
No,
literally.
he fed
it's
it
crazy.
to the dogs.
No, but in the
Yeah.
comic books, he's like he's running and he'll like stop and
To
get
grab some
food
food
and
while
shit.
he's
Like he'll
running,
leave
yeah.
money and shit because like his metabolism's extra fast.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
I
that
like
Ant-Man shit.
I like that kid. He was
Anybody
real
got some more
quirky
slices?
when he did the when he saw the bat signal. He was like, "Oh,
I just don't like the way
bats-"
he ran.
Yeah, he ran like a goofball.
Like this?
Well, I don't know. I
I think they were trying to do that to accentuate the
I
way
think that
he
they
was
were trying to
running.
like, cause usually they do him like he's just running really fast like this. But I think he probably talked to somebody like, how would it look if somebody was like leaping, and cause he was like
like the way he was gathering.
like that. I watched it because it was a slow motion shit. And I was like, there got to be something behind that, cause he's like jumping, grabbing, and then like lining back up, jumping, and he like always did this with his fingers.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he was just running. It was definitely something that I think they
Like some artistic, so that they like, what is this character doing and how does it work? And
yeah, like how is he? He's not really.
if he wouldn't have been in
running.
the movie though, nothing would have happened.
That speed of
He
light
brought
shit.
back Superman.
He went back in
He
time.
fucking he
Well,
saved the fucking day.
He causes
Like
time crisis, which is or crisis of Earth or whatever. He causes Flashpoint.
because he
causes
runs
Flashpoint.
back and
He fucks up the
timeline,
The
yeah.
timeline, and
Tell me
then
about that.
that's where you see the Bruce Wayne actually gets killed, and Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, and his mom Barbara becomes the Joker.
oh, because she loses her shit.
Yeah. That's when you see that stuff. Yeah.
So, yeah, but yeah, man, I loved it. It was amazing to me.
That shit was fire. People were talking shit, and you know they were talking about like 4
blunts.
hours. It's
4 blunts,
they're
nigga.
like 4 hours is
4
excessive.
blunts.
4 blunts.
Nah, we did smoke 4 blunts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Blunts to the head while you watch some dope.
Yeah,
and Doomies.
and we had Doomies.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a nice,
hate
and
that.
the whole time we were like, we're just doing this for the podcast, bro. So it felt like justified, you know, like we're working.
Yeah, doing research.
I was like,
we're prepping for the pod tonight.
Hey, I'm happy you guys watched it because I was like, I don't want to read off a list of everything. I wanted like that's
Nah,
why when
hell
I saw
no.
you guys watched it, I was like, I'm not gonna do that list shit. I'm just like, let's talk about it.
I was so you know me, bro. I can like I'm not the biggest nerd, but that shit, like I don't know. At
I
least
mean-
for my age, like bro, those were the heroes right there. But
Right from the jump, that intro is epic. Like they basically really show you how Superman dying caused the whole
And then
chain effect.
which
You know?
you asked earlier why Superman was against him because he didn't know who he was.
oh yeah,
And without Lois Lane, he wouldn't have came back. That's why Lois Lane was such a big piece.
The key.
yeah, he realized.
But
everything.
in the comic books, I believe Batman brings Lois Lane.
Well,
No,
in the first cut, he
He
brought
did,
her
yeah.
like bringing the big guns, and there was Lois
Yeah, it was
Lane.
Lois
But this
Lane.
time it was more like serendipitous. She just
Like,
happened to
came,
be there.
No, she came around because
she was always
like,
there.
The last
She was always
time,
there
yeah.
every day.
It was the last time we come see
So maybe
him.
he knew that.
Maybe because
he keeps tabs on everybody,
He is
even his
Batman.
friends.
What's his
He is Batman.
superpower?
I'm rich.
He's rich. Hey
How'd
man,
you-
that
how'd you get the house
Benz,
back?
Though, that bank, I bought the bank.
the one with the fucking the
No, 'cause-
doors.
Me and Shneaky were talking about
That's
it.
just
I'm
a
like,
spaceship.
damn, Under Armour got a real clean cut off the back.
All the cars were Benzos.
and then all the cars.
All the cars were
Yeah, because
Benzos.
she was like, "No, that's the same car. Watch, the doors are
Nah,
gonna
and
go up."
then-
I'm like, "No,
nah,
they're not."
Diana walked that in.
No, Diana had like the E350.
But it was still a Mercedes though.
Yeah, it was a nice E350.
Yeah, those are the new ones.
Yeah, that's the
I got an
2021
older
ones.
one. No, those are like the new style. I don't really like them, but
But the Bruce Wayne one. nigga,
well, the Bruce Wayne one, that style has always been like that body type. It's like a V12.
Cyborg.
That's Ray Fisher. I think he has the dopest story to me. He's also one of the characters in the comic book world that is part of the most teams. He's part of the Doom Patrol. He's part of Titans. He's part of Avengers.
League.
I mean Justice
Me
League.
and Shneaky agreed that
Junior Justice League.
I like the
too.
fact that they put him in like his jock shit instead of just having him.
I liked how they made him handsome and like they showed him like as a
as a
full
full
human being,
being.
and like it wasn't just like he was a robot the whole time. Because I feel like,
Well, it humanized him more.
Well,
It made
I
you
mean-
feel his pain because he was.
but
the
also
shit.
like they
Yeah.
also do that shit like to a lot of like characters of color. Like they get transformed and then they're like grotesque and hideous, and like you don't see them in their original form. You know, like
yeah, and like the saviors of it were really
I mean, he saved the day.
Cyborg
And the Flash.
Yeah, Cyborg and the Flash.
That would be a cool
Superman.
That would be a cool show. Cyborg and the
Pull
Flash.
the fucking mystery boxes
yeah, I'm
apart.
surprised it hasn't happened actually. That would be a good show.
But I like I'm telling you, the origin stories or like the character
made it for
development
me.
was way
And I think it was also
better.
dope that we saw it after we watched 1984. Like it was released after that, you know.
Oh,
Snyder
so when
Cut.
she talks about like her love and this and that,
we understand it more. Aquaman, we also saw Aquaman the movie, so we
Sure,
understood.
dope.
But see, that's one thing that lost me.
I love that.
I didn't understand where they were.
I didn't watch the Aquaman movie.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you got to.
I really
It was
liked
fire.
it. It was great.
It was dope.
But I didn't understand where they were at because
In time.
Yeah, because in Aquaman, like I think they had to completely separate it in a way because in Aquaman he just meets her, and like he dons the orange and green suit, and he didn't have that.
He
And
meets who?
He meets the princess, the
chick, his boo.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
boo.
Yeah, but that's actually she's married to
Yeah.
or she's destined to be married to the king.
To his stepbrother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his half brother.
Or half
Half-brother.
brother.
Or yeah, half
it's
brother,
his
half
half-brother.
brother. Yeah. So like that's when she's like talking about shit about the king. That's what she's talking about. He's like he would, like remember when she's like he said we needed them in the.
Yeah, he's
It's got to be before. It's got to be before because he's not king anymore. So it's got to
Right.
be before. So like I guess they could make it seem like they met before, like they could make it seem like that.
Yeah, because that guy had his mentor had long hair in this one.
Well, William Dafoe.
Yeah, William Dafoe.
I love him.
There was also like a bunch of new actors that like were like you didn't see fucking Commissioner Gordon.
You saw him, just not to that extent.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
I like that bubble they talk in.
that
The
bubble
water.
was tight. Yeah.
Oh, that's so in
That's-
Aquaman
yeah.
the movie they
They do
touch
that
on
shit.
why that happens and how that happens. Not everybody can do that.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do that. Like she's a sorcerer.
Got you.
She fucks with water. Aqualad, who's like the small-
like the
small-
sidekick.
He comes. He's one of those water bender like type. His weapon is like he makes swords and shit out of
water.
Out of water, yeah.
Well, also they explained that they weren't always in the ocean. That they used to be.
They
from the land.
decided to
Yeah, they
to
had
peace
to-
out. They're
Yeah.
like fuck.
See,
fuck
I
men.
didn't know that. I'm like, oh, they all used to be on land.
I
Yeah.
thought it was hilarious how like the men just buried their box. Like
That was
everybody else did some
stupid.
tight shit. Those was just buried.
Like,
I thought that was hilarious too. But I mean, how else can they hide it? Like,
Right, that's
Yeah,
what you
no.
kept saying. Like I was like, look at these fools just buried it. They,
Like the Amazonians, the chicks, they were like, they put the beam of light. They all
Yeah,
spun
they were
the
doing
box,
some
and then
kind
they
of-
put it in.
but there's a reason
other
that
fool
was
put
the
like
first.
the octopus.
octopus.
But that was the first one to be discovered because, like, I feel like it was empowered by them, like,
Yeah.
whatever though. I thought that man, it was perfect. It was perfect.
No, yeah, that whole-
Zeus. I thought seeing Zeus and
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
and because
honestly.
in the comic books, Superman beefs it with Hercules, because they're trying to steal
It's-
Lois Lane.
It was Zeus and who else? Our
Ares.
Ares.
Zeus
Yeah.
And then there was some. There was either like Athena or there was another. Like one of the other chicks was a god. Like she was the one with the
Yeah.
powerful
Just-
arrows
just
and shit that was
probably
taking
Athena.
down
But them
entire.
two stood out the most because
I think those are the two oldest kids. he has.
they were fucking shit up together. Like when they got on Darkseid, like they.
Whoa, he was like,
No, yeah, that's the thing.
Yes.
In the original one,
Hey,
Steppenwolf.
hold on. Check out Jelani's just like not into this. Chilling.
Jelani just high.
It's cool.
He
It's,
don't smoke.
I
He's
get-
just chilling.
No, yeah, because in the original one, Steppenwolf was like, all the old gods are dead, and you didn't really know unless you knew. You didn't really know what he was talking about. But in this one, like they straight show you who the old gods.
And I don't think
were,
they're
like,
even dead. That's the crazy part about it. They're just not.
They're
Well, the
they're
whole,
in hiding.
the whole
or
thing
what?
about gods is also like belief in them.
Right.
So like they might just not be as powerful.
Because like the times have changed and
Yeah,
shit. No one
exactly.
worships them anymore.
They're not young, and they also just aren't as powerful. But yeah.
I like the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern pulling up,
the Green Lantern pulling up.
like him in like battling in the
I
beginning.
didn't know that was the original Green Lantern.
And
Well,
then
it wasn't
the-
the original, but he was the first. He was the older one for
Well,
sure.
I mean, like the whole thing is anybody could be the Green Lantern. Like you get chosen, right? Like the ring chooses you and shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So then
When you see the ring-
it gets cut off. It's like, loop.
and he
like,
tries to grab it. I was like, oh no.
That's what I had. But then I was like, oh, is it going to find fucking what's the fucking Deadpool?
Oh right. Oh, that's not definitely it.
Ryan
never
Reynolds.
gets
Yeah.
Wow, Ryan Reynolds, the worst fucking Green Lantern. movie.
Yeah.
Would you do Green Lantern or would you do your
That's funny to me.
What's hilarious is
cool job.
what's hilarious to me is that DV from Sway in the Morning, he comes on there, right, and he's talking about it, and he's like, I heard you did really bad in your high school acting class. Would you? Oh no, he was talking about another movie, not Green Lantern, because there's R.I.P.D. which was also based on a comic book. And he was like, "Would you?"
That's where they're like Ghost Patrol.
I thought it was so cool.
I thought it was a good movie.
But it was like not good for the comic book.
Right. Like for sure. No one's. Yeah, I didn't read the comics, so I was able to enjoy it.
I didn't read the comic book, but
I was able to enjoy it. Probably.
Yeah,
I thought it was more
like Wanted. I read the comic after I watched the movie, and I was like, they fucking destroyed this.
Yeah, I didn't read the comics, so that movie's dope to me still.
I just like how they bend the bullet in that.
Well, yeah, that's just like a tiny piece. Like in the comic books,
I know,
it's like,
they do all kinds of shit.
And Angela.
in the comic books
Angelina
in
Jolie
Wanted,
coming out
in
the
the
shower.
comic books in Wanted,
the
superheroes existed, and
they
that
killed
killed them. So like they
were like they
and then they rewrote history so that you wouldn't even know that they existed. They were just okay. You just putting that all up on the camera.
I know. That's what I did. I did it on purpose.
On purpose, he says.
Yeah, that shit's. Calm down.
Dude, okay, so all that shit was dope. Like I'm the Martian, him talking to Lois Lane and transforming. Like I was like, this is like some Justice League. They find the building where he's like, this is gonna be the Hall of Justice.
Well, they did that in the original.
Yeah, but it's just like it was better in this one.
I agree.
Because they had all those scenes where you see it destroyed.
Yeah, I agree.
So I thought it was tight. That the all the slow motion shit, I'm telling you, that probably added a whole hour. But I thought it was
Wonder
so
Woman
incredible.
blocking all the bullets.
Oh, they got like, what's it like, the Matrix type shit? Like,
There was all kinds of shit.
Man,
dude.
you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I watch
gotta-
it. I watch it. Yeah.
And I'm
It's
telling
just
you, you
good.
could watch it like you could watch it in parts if you want.
sections.
Like, yeah.
But is it one of those things where it's like, I gotta know all the history and all
No.
this and like, yeah.
But it does make it better.
True that.
I mean, I haven't watched all the other movies, so
Or I read the comics.
yeah. So then I mean, if you're into fucking epic storytelling and like battles between good and evil, you like
Right.
this shit, dog.
All good.
All right, so
Nice.
Also, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Okay, like
What?
just to wrap that up, I guess
Yeah.
we're gonna wrap that up.
I
Just
think so. I think it's about that time.
Snyder needs to come back and finish the shit. He needs to
Yeah.
just finish.
I think
the
he's
shit.
hurt by what they did, and I think that he also feels like if they come, he needs to have full creative control, and they're gonna come. They gotta come with a big check, for sure.
Right.
Well, if fucking this was any indication of what's possible, those fools would be dumb not to apologize, give them the reach around and sign that check. Like,
Man, for real. I don't get. Then that's my problem with Hollywood a lot. Is like y'all want to do these comic book movies and then.
Not fulfill it to
And
them.
that's why Kevin Feige and like fucking Marvel has been so successful, because even though Disney was bought out, Disney bought out Marvel, they still kept Stan Lee on as a consultant, which is like Disney's bought everything out, but like Star Wars, they kept George Lucas around, like even though they gave John Favreau's the savior of that, and I think that can be Zack Snyder can be that.
no, and that the homie that did the clones, the guy that always wears the fucking cowboy hat.
But John Favreau like did Iron Man.
Right, but that
then
guy
he
is
did-
like George Lucas is like passed the torch to him to be like, you understand the fucking
What I'm saying is like they had to trust one visionary and then
to
that
like see the whole thing through and then let him put the pieces
then,
together,
like,
right?
man,
Because he's
yeah.
the one that called that fool, right?
Yeah,
For the-
exactly. He's the person like good leaders delegate.
Right.
So delegate to the correct people, So I think Zack Snyder can do that. And if he's not behind, like the Russo brothers were behind so much of the Avengers.
Yeah. Like a lot of the shit, they did a lot of the shit. Yeah.
I think that if they give Zack Snyder that opportunity, I think he would be that, And I really hope, I hope, like the fan in me hopes it. I doubt it. I doubt it though, because Warner Brothers is just gonna be too proud. Pride kills everything.
Yeah, but fucking people like the power of the people,
I mean, I've been. You see me on talking about Warrior.
and they fucking responded, right?
They did respond, and the people still retweeting my tweet. Like and then during this whole Asian thing, like how all this horrible violence, like stand up for the Asians, the people that you know and the people you don't know. Like it's fucked up what's happening right now, guys.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
fucked up. This Asian hate crimes that are occurring. I don't care what the fuck they call it. It's domestic terrorism, and it's happening all over the world. Don't let them make you think it's just the U.S.
Nah, and it's like it's not. It's because of some shit that happened fucking like last year,
Right,
Like
not
it's
even
still
that,
like
but it's
boiling
not even
up.
it's
like,
not even there. Like an American created the virus. It's
Yeah.
proven. in a Chinese fucking science lab. So like, fuck all that other shit.
Wait, what? Did you just drop a conspiracy theory right now?
No, it's a fact. It's proven.
All right, I didn't know that.
I'll give you more game later. He was arrested before the virus even hit like the world.
But I'm not saying that, I'm not blaming them for the virus. I'm saying like our fucking leader at the time.
Well, he did it. He
Yeah.
made that okay, and like that's why I think like this shit is happening right now.
Right, because they don't have nothing else they could do, so they're just fucking up people. Like
Yeah,
they're just
man,
they're
man.
angry fucking ignorant people that have
I
fucking.
saw some fucked up shit, bro. I saw an Asian lady protesting, and it said, "Love us like you love our food," and I was just like, "Wow, like that's so fucked up."
No, it's yeah.
And like, look, man, the plight of the Asian man, the Latino man, the black man, and the Irish man, and every other
any other person that was ever a minority.
Yeah,
anywhere.
like, dude, you guys don't even understand, like. So, but anyway, I think that it kind of like the way I talked about Warrior and how they depicted Asian people and like as this, you know, beautiful people with all this culture. I said it in this tweet and it's been getting retweeted a lot. And I think it sucks that they haven't renewed it, but like, why haven't they? Like, do it, you know? And I think that that's going to be the same thing with Warner Brothers and Snyder. Like, everybody's going to outcry for it, but like, why hasn't it happened? I'm sure there's a petition right now to get him back, but one, they have to come with the right offer, and two, he has to accept. And I don't know how, like, he obviously loved the project. It was American and British Corporation and Chinese lab, yes, exactly. And he was arrested.
Is there more ice?
And tried and found guilty.
Damn.
Yeah.
How come that's not the headline
Because
everywhere?
because
It got buried.
you know, it got buried.
Wow,
I didn't even know that.
crazy.
Coca-Cola.
So
That just sounds pretty fucking wild.
it's pretty fucking crazy, like what's going on, and I really hate it, man. I really hate it. But the Snyder Cut needs to be the beginning of something. Like, I think that's DC's saving point. But I think they're so invested in other shit right now. Like, they got the whatever, the guy from Twilight. They got him coming out
With another Batman? Fuck, man.
and he don't even
What?
look like Batman Beyond more than he look like Batman.
Why,
you know?
dog?
Yeah, he do look like Batman Beyond.
I mean,
for
did Ben Affleck not want to do it anymore?
Whoa.
The guy from Twilight, that
Everybody-
pale guy.
Yeah,
well, they
everybody-
made him pale because that's the story.
Oh.
He was
He
really
was
that
pale.
pale.
He
like-
was.
I mean, he was already pale, but they made him paler. For
I mean, he looks. Look,
this nigga said the
I
pale
seen the
guy.
trailer, dog. It looks good.
He's
but
still pale.
Yeah.
Well, because the whole thing is like they were out there because
You
it
know
was
what?
super
look,
cloudy.
look,
They're vampires, right?
look, Snyder is a genius. It's a fact. Or is that Alex? But Snyder is a genius. It's a fact. Pharma companies are.
That's
super-
Alex, only one Alex.
I think so. Lenny
It's
Alexander.
one of the Lennons.
Yeah.
Word.
But yeah, no, it's a fact, man. It's a fact. It's a fact, Jack. So, off of that, like, we'll just tie the bow tie on what is the Snyder Cut. What a beautiful work of art it was. I think we all agree that all of us that have watched it can agree that it was something thrilling and amazing.
It was beautiful, cinematic. He couldn't have done a better job of how
Like-
to portray these characters.
Nobody could have.
Kept me interested, kept me engaged.
For
Like,
4 hours,
I was
nigga?
more
Hell yeah.
like I was every
I
time.
didn't even feel like it was 4 hours. I watched it at 8 a.m. I finished watching
Every
it.
time like a new part came on, I was like, yeah, part 5. You know, like I was pumped.
Every
like-
time it was ending, I was like, no. And then epilogue, I was like, okay.
Nigga watched Lord of the Rings. It didn't even have feel like this. You know what I mean? And that shit got
No, Lord of the Rings, I remember like watching it, and I remember just being
Yeah.
like, fuck, all right,
God
can we get
damn.
something interesting?
I remember I
real
went to
quick?
go watch the first one in the theater. I fell asleep.
That sounds about right. You got comfortable.
I watched it
Nah,
there.
you know what?
I watched it in a hotel. You know how hotels used to get the movies before?
The LOTR slander needs to stop, right?
That's
love
not
Lord of the
slander.
Rings.
That's, you know.
No, but
I
bro,
don't-
you can't lie that it
I don't have
dragged.
enough of an
I
opinion to
fucked
like,
with it.
yeah.
It dragged though.
I
It
fucked
dragged.
Like,
And I read the book.
damn,
I'm
are those
just-
books like
I read the
1,000
books
pages
too.
Like
or
this
something?
big.
Yeah.
I still have it.
Dog.
Nah, I read him. I
The
mean, I
books
read him
are
and
always
watched
So
him.
like, is it one big book or is it several books?
No,
No,
there's
it's
The
like-
Hobbit, and then there's the Lord of the Rings. Like, you could get the.
All right, I
books.
remember seeing those books.
Yeah, there were 3 separate books, plus The
Right,
Hobbit,
yeah.
plus like the extended Middle Earth universe.
Whoa.
There's all kinds of shit about the Cimarron, like the elves.
Real
they
quick,
teach
well,
us
real
all-
quick though, fucking in Winter Soldier, he talks. I read The Hobbit. He says it in 1939 or some shit. Yeah, he's like, I read it. All right, you guys. So
All right,
Well.
so Snyder Cut was dope.
Snyder Cut was dope. Now we're gonna do what we
Go
do.
watch it and I'm ready to watch it again. So if you need someone to watch it with, you can smoke out, watch it.
Yeah.
Smoke some weed. We should do it like a
smoke.
watch.
I was kind of pissed that it was like in 4:3, but then after a while I forgot.
Well, you know why they do that, right?
Why?
Because IMAX.
Is in 4:3?
Yeah, it's in 4:3.
Oh.
So it starts to pump you up.
No,
By
that's
the
why it
way-
looks so tight.
By the way, you know AMC's back open. Anybody going?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
I'm waiting for. I'm thinking
I'm
about.
good with the driving for now.
I'm not down to
I'm
do
thinking
anything
about doing the
inside with
drive-in
anybody
for
right now.
Godzilla
You
versus.
can still do the Reno thing. My homie said he did
It's
last
$100.
weekend. Oh, that's legit. He did it for 4 families.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
You know?
I'm just waiting
chill.
for something big.
Can we smoke in
I'm
there?
mad that I was. I'm mad that.
That's why you go to drive-in.
I'm
you
mad
know?
that I was foreseeing that. Remember you guys? I wanted to do that for my birthday.
for the Joker.
For the Joker.
Right.
And they were trying to charge me like stupid bread. Now they're like, we need your business.
Oh, yeah.
And that Joker is not in this at
No,
all, right?
he's not in the universe
at all,
It's
right?
a standalone.
It's like a
movie.
whole
But that's what, like the spot where we went to go see the Joker.
Well, that one's
that
open
shit-
back up too.
That shit's legit.
I
dog.
picked.
Have you
They
ever
opened
been
back
to
up. But that one's social
haven't-
distance.
I haven't been to a drive-in.
No, it's not a drive-in.
I haven't been.
It's the fancy.
No, I picked. It's like-
the fancy ass theater in
fancy.
Pasadena.
It's fancy.
I picked
I
a
can't
spot.
Yeah, it's like
remember.
$40 for
I
a
can't
ticket.
remember the last movie I saw.
It's
in
like you're
theater.
in
It's probably
pods.
a Star Wars movie for real. Like that's
The
why-
first time I went there, I saw
That shit's going up.
I
the
saw
stairs,
Avatar.
Right?
Down the
First time I
Go
went
down
there.
the stairs.
Well, one of the
Oh, yeah.
a movie theater just
Yeah.
closed. It's one of those like where you have like a waiter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's one
Yeah,
of
one
those.
of them
You can
closed.
order. You
No,
can,
I pick opened up.
You can order drinks. They got
Yeah,
like
you
a
press
bar
the
and
button
all
and
that
they come to
shit.
you and you're
No,
like,
I mean,
get a Remy.
I mean, like in
straight up.
Downey, one of
I think
them
I
closed
can't-
like permanently. Like they couldn't survive it. Like they just had to shut their doors permanently. Like
I picked this
Damn.
big though. They have multiple styles.
All right,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
pick is
Oh
big.
yeah, yeah.
no, I don't think
I
it's
think
the
they're in
same
New
one.
York,
I'm just
too.
saying. I was just mentioning it because
So yeah, Snyder Cut. Watch it.
watch it. Dope.
Schneider,
4 hours.
That brings you to the end of this segment of Thug Murder. Well, this chapter.
Right.
Oh, we'll
This-
come back? We'll come back?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so.
I could.
I think
mean,
it's time
there's
to
not
wrap.
a lot
yeah?
for the winter. There's not a lot for Winter Soldier.
Falcon. We'll talk about that a little later.
All right, we're gonna wrap. Jelani wants us to wrap. Oh,
Yeah,
here
I'd
we
say
go.
it's about time for that. Know what I mean?
Hey, Justice League was unjust. It's a new cut. That's right. I'ma come in like a warrior. It said how we do it, well simply just to destroy you. It doesn't matter, my fools and fools will avoid you. I'm feeling like the realest one, I'm a voyager. And going through like it's Star Trek. Look at these fools so flex when I come back. Spitting back raps like this the guy, man. In fact, when I do it, I'm feeling like a Max, straight fluid. I'm acting like a nuisance, what? I don't really care if you ever say fuck you, my kid, shit. I make sure I never told fibs. Always moving like I did for the forage. Forester, fuck it, I don't care what they say. I'ma do what I do, real name's Renee. But they call me Face, Scarface list. How we do it, cause I'm just so successful. Full on my tip, always on my shit. Doesn't matter what they say, I am legit. A real spick Latin spazzing. I'm just rapping, spraying fire like a dragon.
Like a dragon coming through, smoking hella grass, and I'm fucking burning, make the smoke hit the ass. Fault the atmosphere. You don't even understand where I'm at. I have no fear, and the vision is clear, man. And I'm ready to be in the symbiosis, make it all together, synergetic. And my energy is so clever when I come through. Yeah, I'm never erratic. I'm always just kicking it with the rational mind, trying to make sure I can find the divine. Try to keep my third eye hella on the prize, and I keep on walking till the day of my demise. And I walk through the night, chilling in the alleyway. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? No way. I got 2 left feet that day, so I walked away.
Stuck between this heaven and hell, just prevailed. The way we sit here, we sat, watched the 7 oceans and set sail. Yes, I watched the sunrise, then I watched it sunset. This is how we make sure we can be better through the process. Can't even trust it like Embiid. Let me say that this is how I sat down, watched DVDs, but we grew up off of TDs and tape recordings. Can't forget about the vinyl, now we keep it responding. Jean-Claude Van Damme, put your dukes up, friend. What you tried to do, I have to pass that day. Just the tank explode, I ran. This is how I just made sure everything is in the box of sand. Sandbox like a running like Benny the Jet. Rodriguez in the Sandlot. What you trying to do this? I drop bombs. Now I'm just another phenomenon. Can you rest in peace? No, I'll put you in the ground with the rest of the week. No, make sure you sprinkle me over the ashes, over the oceans. I'm not just promotions. I fucking fell off. You can pass it, you know. I'm getting off.
I'm in my zone, 10-letter word, that atmosphere. I got the world on my shoulder, Atlas here. Fuck it, don't care, cause I don't show fear. And these fools is like the bat, I just go through here. I mean, I'm feeling like Jackson, these fools is acting. I don't care what they say, I am the captain of this whole clan. Fuck it, stand back. I'm feeling like I kick it, he said Van Damme. That's that blood sport, I go to work off the curve. How I did it so ill, I don't care. I just learned how to make money, get honeys, live lovely. It's just life when I live in sunny LA, where I escapades, paid my ways, paved the way with the way that I say any word I rhyme today. Fuck it, it's just the realest one. I just do what I do, feeling like a shogun, the king of the samurais. I am that guy, I'm so damn wise. I just unwind with rhymes, show it all the time. Simply when I do it so sublime, like Santeria or 2 joints that I smoke. I go make sure that I do it when I go in spokes, 100 spokes like a low rider. Shit, I show it like I do it, make her suicider. I don't know.
So just play another one. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Let's see. Let's see.
I need the ashtray before we start.
I need the ashtray. What shit on there? Y'all tip.
I'm traveling through the city while I'm staring at them city lights. Them city lights. Them city lights. Spark another joint while I stare into the sky at them city lights. Them city lights.
City so bright at night. How I live this life twice. I don't know, but I came back like right. Now I'm doing it off the top of my mind. And I unwind with my guys to my right and left. Show you how you do it, yeah, this the west side. With love, fuck it, I'm a thug. Do what I got to, shit, never front. Just speak the truth up in this booth. Or whenever I'm up inside my coupe. Really 4-door, that's a sedan. And I'm feeling like I am the fucking man. Spitting truth in life. Look at me, I'ma do it right. Got my guys right there and right there. I don't care what they say, cause monsters got them scared.
I'm traveling on this gas while I'm driving through the city, staring at them city lights. Them city lights. I'm staring at the sky and skyscrapers. These skyscrapers. Bye-bye haters. Whoa. Yeah, keep it bumping for the most part. Yeah, get the party real crackin'. A little bit of Bacardi, but we drinking Buchanan's, not Buchanan's. What you guys bit? I do my damage. 21, I've been a savage. Yes, I still drink like I'm doing damage. Yes, now I hit the slots at the machine. What you about to get it? Cook it in the microwave like Liquidine.
Liquidine, lasagna, a G really moves in silence. I gotcha, don't care what they say. I'm the cucaracha at Diablo. When I do it, fuck it, I just hablo inglés and español. Make sure in the city I just stroll. Look at how I do it and I'm always going, glowing. Fuck it, rope a dope and
I've been vibing. I've been vibing. I'm feeling rotten. I'm feeling rotten. Right now, I said I've been vibing. I've been rotten. I'm feeling right now. Ain't no fighting. I'm trying to take it another heightin'. So I'm blazing and I'm flying and I'm hot shit. And sneaky just feeling like the right one. I'm the one in the man in the pocket and I kick it in the band. Yeah, I used to rock down with the band. Now I'm the DJ, homie in the booth. Yo, yeah, I'm always spitting the truth. Oh, I could be scratching it up. Drop a fucking beat for the dance hoes. Yeah, let me bring it right back now. Damn, Sneaky gonna hit the ground. Oh, hands on the floor. Pre-COVID, I don't do it no more. Cause there's no club. But when you saw me, I was all club. And I like to with the cut glove. No glove, no love, if you know what's up.
I used to hit the stage while I'm driving through the city, staring at them city lights. City lights, still rock upon the stage, smoking, driving through my city, staring at the lights. Oh, staring at the lights. Oh, come around twice, come around once. I don't really know none of your love. Yes, you broke my heart once or twice. Gave you another chance, but but wasn't precise. Let me show you way that I break it down for you. I do the most. Love the way you really put on them J's, like the makeup that you put up on your face. Yes, looking so great. Can you smoke on that gray bait? Take another hit with me. Yes, take a little toke. You know you love to smoke. Yes, rub you down, give you another massage. Now you just bathed in Epsom salt. Let me just show you how the way I walk. Yes, I just love the way you talk. Oh no, I'm driving through the city while I'm staring at them city lights. Them city lights. Them city lights. I'm chilling with my goons, smoking, driving through the city, staring at the lights. Staring at the lights. Oh.
Yeah, we just brought you a track.
Yeah, I had
bitch.
something there. Man. Wait, is that something you guys were?
No, that's a freestyle.
Like, dude.
We gonna need that.
Yeah.
We gonna need that.
That was all free, dog. That's all free.
Man, that was all
what's
free.
up.
If you tuned in, that was all free.
Yeah, I mean, we getting paid though.
That was all free. I'm the king like Joffrey. Fuck that. We the
That was
shit.
fire.
Yeah.
Was that a Targaryen bar?
But Joffrey,
Just
King
staring at the
Joffrey,
lights.
Isn't King Joffrey coming to America?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joffrey.
I think that was
King
the same
Joffrey,
thing
yeah.
as like in the Game of Thrones. I think there was a King Joffrey. The little kid was Joffrey, right?
The
Yeah.
fuck guy? No, the good one. No, the fuck one.
He was the fuck one, I think, right?
The one with the crossbow?
The one that was like a fucking
The one with the
sadist
crossbow
and
that was
shit,
just
massive.
shooting fools for no reason.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
So, I
Yeah,
do want to
that's
get
good.
back to your Thug Nerd as far as the Winter Soldier and that, but
Alright.
I just want to go over this review with Johnny as far as Benny the Butcher, just to kind of.
Yeah.
Did you call him Johnny or did you say
No.
Jelani?
I said Jelani.
Oh
I
man,
just
you said it
stuck.
so quick.
It
I was
sounded like
like,
Johnny.
who the
It
fuck
did
is
sound like
Johnny? I was like,
Johnny.
is Johnny coming?
Johnny's
Is
got
that
a gun.
someone- Someone backstage?
Johnny's got a gun. Don't say that. Oh, she gets arrested. That shit was
Legend,
funny
man.
as
Rest
fuck.
in peace to a legend.
So, how did you feel about Harry Fraud and his production and Benny the Butcher?
I mean, I thought it was good to go. It was pretty much what I expected, man. You know, like it was chill.
I obviously, you know, I'm a big brass guy. I love the samples that he always provides.
Yeah.
Me and Face were talking about this as well. There's just a couple tracks. There's like, we feel like Benny's losing his hunger. You know what I'm saying? It's that it's dope rhyming, but
well, he
you know-
ain't hungry no more.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing. So like, how
eating now.
you gonna?
It's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that shit that
Right.
I believe Jay-Z sampled and Biggie said it. He's like, you gotta always act hungry. You gotta act like you an intern ready to lose your job. Like that's the way you gotta do it.
and
Yeah.
it's no offense on Benny and that whole clique. Like
Nah.
Griselda's fire as fuck.
Nah, I don't want none of that.
But like the thing,
Nobody wants to smoke, bro. We love you guys. I'm just
like,
saying, you know.
do you know, like,
They've been in the game forever though.
Yeah.
so yeah, this and I know that like they're trying to like finish off the Shady deal.
Okay.
You know, I know.
Yeah, that's why they're going so
right.
hard.
So that's I know West Side Gun's done already, but Benny.
Well, wasn't West Side Gun not even part of it? Which one was?
No.
One of them is not
Oh,
part of it.
Benny was Benny.
No, I think it was West Side Gun.
Okay, I know.
West Side.
No,
was-
he was.
So it's
No,
West
he's
Side.
the one that he announced.
It's
that.
West Side, Benny, and Conway,
Yeah.
right? But West
So
Side Gun
maybe
wasn't part of it.
Nah, because I remember them announcing that he was done off the deal.
Really?
And remember, but West Side's pretty much the leader. You know, he's the head of like Griselda. But maybe it
know
was
that.
Benny that didn't get the deal then. 'Cause I know Conway was on because when he was on Drink Champs, he talked about how he had one more album.
Yeah, he did.
You know,
After what
so
was it?
maybe Benny didn't get on that one. It's so funny how it works because just like with Black Hippie, how like Ab-Soul was the only one that didn't get on the Aftermath deal.
But he also
Yeah.
dissed a lot of famous people on his way up.
Yeah, I mean it's
Watch
Yeah.
who you fuck with on the way up.
Yeah, real talk. I mean,
Yeah,
like
No, yeah, I was in an interview. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to give too many people away, but like the interviewer was trying to get kind of like those juicy like comment, you know, trying to get like a little
A
like
hot
trying to
take.
get the
Right,
person
right,
to
yeah,
say
yeah.
some shit.
Right.
And she's like, and the interviewee, you know, the person getting interviewed was like, nah, you know, I don't really think about that, or like, I'm not really trying to mention, you know,
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
yeah,
Say it like that.
it's,
You have
it's
to say it
easy
like
to fall into those traps, man.
No, yeah, and like we
You know?
talked after, and they were like, "Yeah, just you never know who's gonna hear this shit. You never want to say anything bad about anybody because you just never know who's listening." You know.
Yeah, no, that's real talk.
Yeah, that's why when like I say I want to smoke, it's like they're people I'm fully prepared to take on, like, or at least like it'll lead us somewhere. It's not like uncalculated, but like, yeah, nah, you gotta watch you diss on the way up, and like I really fully believe that
Yeah.
Ab-Soul was a victim of that.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, yeah.
If you hear the whole control system, it was for sure on that. You know, it was borderline.
I used
you
to
know.
win like Jay-Z. No, like,
I used
come
to
on.
want to move rock like J Rock, but now all I want to do is slang rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting down on that shit, but yeah, he was saying some stuff. But overall, my favorite song on the whole
What would
thing
you give
was-
it? 5 mics?
Nah.
Nah,
No,
I'm not
isn't
gonna
5
give
the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Out of 5 mics.
3.5.
That's good.
I'll give it.
No, it's decent. Yeah.
I'll give
you
it.
know?
I mean, he
same.
could rap,
That's
and
above
Harry
average.
Fraud is dope.
Yeah, and
I mean, those two
What do we
things.
call
Those
him?
two things.
The layup.
you're right. That's
the layup.
remember that's what we were talking about
Like,
last
you
time.
suck
like,
if you can't make a bang with Harry Fry. That's
And then,
suck,
like,
you know what I mean?
I
for
really
real.
want.
I think
production
my
from Harry
favorite
Fraud.
track was
I like the 2 Chainz.
the 2 Chainz
That was
one.
my
Have
shit.
you seen the video?
Yeah, Plug Talk was fire.
Yeah, we literally just watched it.
Yeah, that was one of Chainz's hardest verses.
Actually, that was
Jason was like, that's Chainz's hardest verse.
that's one of Chainz.
like,
Nah,
no, it's up there.
Chainz goes.
That's like,
Chainz
he got
goes-
so many,
2 Chainz,
like, dog,
2
he got
Chainz
so
has
many-
that
he got-
guru effect,
He
where he
said-
could like not rap hard and sound hard.
He said,
Right.
He said, glide on them like Drexler, slide on them like home plate. Man, you need to get the code gate.
He said,
cheese him like
"Gotta."
Colgate.
He said, "Gotta scale you could weigh an elephant on."
Ooh,
They got a scale.
thank you.
Got a scale. Yeah, that shit's hard with the elephant.
No,
Yeah,
when he
I'm
does-
and then he goes,
when
I'm
he-
hell bound, I'm heaven sent.
When he did that,
I've
like
done that.
21, 22, 23,
Yeah.
21, I was a
24,
savage.
25.
He said 22, I got a
Shaky,
Lamborghini. 23, I crashed it.
21, I was a
foreign.
savage. 22, I got a
Foreign.
foreign. 23, I crashed it.
It
Yeah.
was on 24s and $25 on
Hey,
dress.
Hey, did you happen to get the email I sent earlier with the covers and all that?
No.
Okay, I forgot to ask if you got it. But
Yeah,
I
we
sent
didn't
it.
even
I
get
sent
to
it
do
this afternoon.
That's cool.
We
But
don't even
whatever,
think to
no
check
big
those.
deal.
My bad.
That cover is
dog.
dope though. It's it's Sosa and Tony shaking
Yeah,
hands.
I was just like, I didn't have my phone all day. I was like,
That's a fucked up cover, actually.
Also, yeah, it is. Also, I like the features that were on it. Brought back rest in peace to Chinks, man. I hadn't heard him in a long time. I thought,
Right.
you know,
Oh, Chinks is on. I gotta
yeah,
listen.
Yeah,
Chinks is on
like
one
the
of the
first
tracks.
track.
Yeah.
He was one of my.
He was dope.
I was so
man.
excited to hear what he was bringing.
Get up out my trap house. That was my shit, man.
You got the dope feature
Yeah.
with
Fat Joe's fire too.
Yeah, you got the one.
Fat Joe's on it?
Yeah, Fat
is,
Joe's
is
on
he
it.
rapping like crack?
No,
Or is he
yeah,
rapping
Fat
like-
Joe came off.
Fat
He
Joe
came
got-
off.
Okay.
Fat Joe
And he got featured with French and Jim Jones too. That shit's hard.
and Ross is on it too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could ever listen to French Montana.
Nah,
the
French
same
was
again.
dope on this one.
Nah,
Oh, why? Because of
the Gucci Man shit.
oh right. I mean, they're
Nah, I don't want you. I don't want to hear you talk about being hurt.
those are one of those things where like that's something that like shouldn't have even come out. You know?
I mean,
like-
nah, it's funny.
No, it's funny, but
I mean,
like,
that's the thing.
That's,
That's
like,
the thing about. Well, I don't know if you want to get into it now, since like it's kind of like a good segue.
Yeah,
The hip hop uncovered. What was your take on it, Jelani?
hip hop uncovered. So, have you guys watched it all?
Nah,
I haven't finished it.
I haven't watched it at all.
I think
Yeah, I
I'm on like 4. I believe it's 6 episodes. But dude, that's just crazy, especially for like people that had their perception of like who Tupac was or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And man, I'm pretty like I'm like damn, they putting more out there than I thought they would. You know, like
I
dude,
think that they did it at the perfect time. And I think Big U was like, I don't know, they said they didn't really name who put it together. I think it was Big I think it had a lot to do with Steve LaBelle and Big U, because Big U is an executive producer. But I mean, obviously all of them had to agree to be on it. They probably all are executive producers on it because they're just all bosses.
Right.
For us who knew, and like I remember talking to you guys about it when you sent the link of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I already know about all these cats, but it's because I did that.
You know about all? I didn't know about all of them.
Oh hell yeah!
I
I was talking about.
I didn't know who Bimmy was or
I had heard about
Big
Bimmy,
Deb,
but I didn't know
them.
about. No, I knew about Deb because Waka Flocka always used to come on Sway
Oh, okay.
and talk about his mom.
Right.
I didn't know that she managed Nicki Minaj
Okay.
and Gucci.
So I got to the part.
I knew
with
Gucci, not
I didn't
Nicki,
know
though.
about. I just got to the part with Gucci. Where
Okay,
they
well,
showed that.
spoiler alert. If you guys haven't
yeah, it's
watched
all
it,
good.
spoiler alert. But yeah, it gets deep, and it got so deep for me. Like I was like, damn, these fools are like. I already knew about Big U because I'm from LA. And you know, my OGs told me like the 60s was one of the only cats, one of the only groups of people that
I knew Big U.
well, only groups of people that, you know, like the essays fucked with, and that's a big deal.
Right.
And I know Big U was the person that unified them. I know Trick. I knew the No Fly. I mean, I listened to Fly Zone Radio. I knew the No Fly Zone because I'm a huge Eminem fan. I knew like he had that song with Trick a long time ago, and I listened to Shade 45 all the time. And Rude Jude is always bigging him up.
That was dope. And Eminem bailed him out. Like, dude.
Eminem's a real one.
$1 million
Eminem's a real one.
dog.
Yeah, Eminem's a real. He Trick.
Trick.
The guy who stopped fucking Rick Ross from performing at his show. But I thought you was a boss, Rick Ross. I'm just saying.
Dog,
I mean, for real though, like if you was the real Rick Ross, I mean, I don't know that would happen.
Still, I mean, that, you come to somebody else's town, it don't matter, dog. Like that's their town.
That's what
you
I
gotta
was
check in, nigga.
I was trying to tell. I forgot who I was talking
Well,
to.
that's like when fucking everybody thought Drake was beefing with Eminem, and he brought him out of his concert.
Yeah.
He was in Detroit. He's like,
And if anything, Drake brought Eminem out of hiding.
Right, but like
That
Eminem
forever.
ain't making nobody check in.
But Trick is.
But somebody else that's
Trick.
Eminem's people.
Trick.
Yeah.
Run your avenue, soldiers.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
come on.
oh, I don't even
But
think they
that
heard
shit
you.
was crazy when they showed Trick, like his crew. What were they called? Like, I forgot what
The
it
Goon
was
Squad.
called. The Goon Squad. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It
yeah.
The
was
Goon
like,
Squad instead of the Toon Squad. That's
He's
fine.
the
though.
Goon Squad. Yup. Like I want to be the Monstars.
Yep.
The Monstar
Yeah, man.
mashup.
But yeah, man. That shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish it this week.
I
Pretty sure
watched
will.
it in 2 sittings.
Nice.
And honestly, I don't know. Like I don't know. It's because I did martial arts or whatever. But like when I watch street shit, it just makes me want to work out. So like I remember like I was watching it and I was like being lazy that day to work out, and I got in my leg workout as I watched it. And then like the next time I was watching it, I was hearing Big U talk about World on Wheels and like how he was getting wrecked and like fucking fools up, and how he went to county and he unified them in county. He was like, that's where I made my name and that's where I unified it. And the funny thing is like he was a nerd looking fool. He had glasses and he had the Jerry curl, and like he was just a big ass nerd. Looking ass dude, but he had stupid hands, and
Like I remember they were like, oh yeah, he was 15 knocking out like 25.
yeah, and I remember just doing.
Damn.
But you know what, man? I remember like.
Those
I
guys
remember
like that
hearing
in the
the crazy shit is like I had a homie that would tell me like stories about Big U, and you guys have met him, Jonte, JL. He
Yeah.
told me stories
I don't
about
remember,
Tukey
sorry.
Williams and Big U and shit. And like I remember like just hearing about him, and like I had my OGs and I heard stories from them about like they're not as famed as, you know, like a Big U and whatnot, but like I heard stories like that too. And I was like, yeah, I remember everybody being like, I don't believe it. And I remember just being like, y'all never knew anybody who could really fight then, because like that's how it be out here. Like it don't matter
man.
how old you are, if you got,
Right.
how big you are, how big. Like fool, I was 135 pounds knocking out, and I was like 5'6" or some shit.
Yeah, like if you have that fucking touch, you got that touch.
I didn't even
you know?
I don't even know. I just knew like you got to punch behind their head. You hit them in the chin, but you punch them behind their head.
There's the button, man. The button is real.
And like I remember fool like just like hearing the stories, and fools would be like, I don't believe that, I don't believe it, and then me just being like, I've seen it, so whatever, you know. So I mean the Hip Hop Uncovered to me was, I was excited. I know you guys remember me being excited.
No, yeah, and I'm actually kind of bummed that I didn't watch it because.
What's
still
on
can.
FX? You could watch
Yeah.
it.
No, I mean I'm going to,
It's
but like
on-
I'm
it's
bummed
on
that I haven't
Hulu,
watched it.
Hulu.
I haven't watched it as of right now. You know. Wish
Oh
I
no,
did.
you watch it, bro. You're gonna like, and I always say this, you know, Sneaky, you weren't brought up in the same environment, like in the same area. In fact, you were brought up in one of the hoodest areas. Huntington Park is no joke.
Fuck no, bro.
You know, it's no joke.
Well, I mean that's why.
I remember
like,
going
my
to-
mom kept me inside, and she didn't
Bro,
let me have a shaved head or wear dickies.
Well, I remember
or,
going
like
to-
she was like, "You're not gonna
Florence
look
is
like."
Florence, bro.
No, I remember going to Margarita Jones, and every
on Pacific,
every
yeah.
time I went to Margarita Jones, I
Some
remember
shit
I didn't
popped
go
up.
there. I didn't go there. I would always go
Parking
to
lot
meet up with Smurf.
Okay.
Margarita Jones.
Smurf loved it there. Smurf loved it there. And I'm not gonna put him on blast and anything, but I had to go. Sometimes I wasn't there, and I had to go.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And
Oh, you just put him on.
no. Like he just was like, yo, you need to come through, and I had to go.
Word.
So I would come through, and I'd be like, all right, bro, like let's get the fuck out of here. Something's about to pop off. He's like, what are you talking about? We having a good time. I'm like, nah, I see it. I see
I
it
need to go
happening.
now.
And we would get to the car, and all of a sudden you just see fools like essays. Do. Like I'd just be like, let's go. Like this is, you know,
That's wild.
before Uber and shit. We couldn't leave the car. Like we had to jump in. And I remember like. The essays in Southeast LA are a different breed. Florence is one of the oldest gangs. Like, fuck
Right.
out of here.
Yep,
I ain't
right.
fucking with Florence.
They-
Nah, yeah, I remember like one of like my first memories of like some real like gang violence was like we were at the park smoking, and it was just a bunch of high school kids, right? And we were like one of the homies that just patrolled the park, you know, like he
So,
pulled
the
he
Gs.
pulled up to like smoke with us, and like there's little kid was just scribing his name on the table,
Oh,
and that
Warner?
fool just got cracked, dog.
You don't do that in their hood.
And we were all like, and he's like, hey, dog, you can't be writing on these fucking tables, dog. And I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go home, dog. You know, my mom just called.
Yeah, so this is why my mom said I can't be outside.
That's how quick it is, though, bro.
Yeah, nah, and I remember thinking like, damn,
you
fool,
gonna
you're like
learn.
an old ass man. Like you're not.
Nah,
like we're
man, you
kids.
gotta
We're
understand,
like
though,
that
you
was a
gotta-
little
nah.
kid. No, I mean I'm just talking about how I thought in that moment.
No, but
where
it's
I
a-
was like, you're a grown ass adult and you just like did violence to like a little kid.
But that's why, like
weird,
I was saying,
know?
like you didn't really grow up in the same scene as us,
Nah,
or like
yeah.
even like Jelani's not that type of person, but he's definitely been around it. Like he grew up in Compton and then West Covina, and like I know you've seen it because I know I've seen the way Jelani acts around certain situations, you know, and I'm like, all right, he knows what's up, like, and also like your family and shit, you know, like
Oh yeah, it's in the blood.
yeah, like we're connected through that shit in a weird way because of our family, you know.
Right.
And it's weird because we didn't know each other, but I think it'd be interesting for somebody who's kind of like you're like an insider outsider, like you're not judgmental of it. You grew up in the area, but you didn't go through the shits like I did for sure, and so like I don't think you have the same understanding of hood politics. But like that shit that you saw, like I would have been like, "Whoa, he fucked up." Like, don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did think that, but like I just didn't understand why he, you know,
Well,
like
that's what I'm
obviously
saying,
he
like,
did
oh,
something.
no.
Like
Yeah,
obviously that's just
no, I
not
mean,
cool. Like
yeah.
I
I was a
wasn't,
gangster gonna come up to the table and you're gonna start scribing.
I
in
wasn't
front of
writing
me.
on no tables. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
dumb as fuck.
That's
right
dumb
there.
as fuck.
I mean,
Like,
you just got taught a lesson, man. Like,
first of all, like
no,
runners
I don't
to
think
like
that
gang
I don't
members
think
are like,
that
nah.
fool knew he was a gangster, but I knew,
Right.
right? So there was like,
Boy, if that
there's-
fool was like again, like
Yeah.
he should have
yeah,
known.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
Yeah, that fool fucked
Um,
up. But then
but-
they started recruiting all those little fools.
That's what happened.
And all
Of
those
course.
tag
There's
bangers
literally-
started writing threats after their shit. You know, like
There's
Dude,
literally crews in the areas, and I'm not gonna say them because you know that's not my business. But there's crews in the areas, like every area you grow up in, that they're literally like, what is it called, like the farm league for the big leagues. You know,
They're
like
the G League.
yeah, they're like
the
they're
G
like
League.
yeah,
they're like in training.
they're like
gangsters in training.
Pee-wees.
It's
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
the D League. The G League. It's the ones before.
Right. Nah, like literally, fool. Like I remember like growing up and seeing fools tag bang is what it's called.
Yeah, tag bangers. That became
Those
a thing
tag
later.
bangers.
Like,
and,
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember
Bro.
like those fools, and then like certain crews, you knew it was like, oh, they're gonna grow up and be this gang, and they're gonna grow up and be this gang, and like those are the fools that
The
yeah,
Pee-wees.
like I had a lot of issues with.
No, like I had homies who their siblings were like running with this crew or that crew.
So
and
they
then-
had to, right?
And no, but it was more like, oh, so and so was in a car that got shot at the other day. Like so and so had to go
What's
jump
crazy
somebody
is-
else. Like she just
What's
did
crazy
go
is how
jump
people
somebody.
made
like,
it sound cool, but that shit was scary when you were going through it.
I mean,
that shit always sounded like a horrible life decision to me, But like,
growing up in Echo Park,
I wasn't, like you
what
said,
it was,
I wasn't in it, right? If you're in it, I'm pretty
You
sure
didn't
it's a
need
whole
it. You
different
didn't need
thing.
it.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't need
Now
it.
it's very sheltered.
I didn't need it either. I didn't bang. I had my crew. We did our moves, but I didn't bang.
Yeah.
You know, I was told I got a family, and that's why I say I was Latino in the hood with family as team. I was raised quite unique, a Latino in the hood with family as team. You know, because I didn't need that. But there's people out there that aren't like me that don't have that.
Yeah, no, and I mean, like when you learn about the history of gangs, and like even when like I was just getting schooled on some shit where like the graffiti and the tagging, they like was a way of educating, right? Like that's how you wrote down stories and symbol and like encoded
Hieroglyphs.
Encoded, yeah.
Hieroglyphs.
They were like encoding shit, right? And that was like,
Especially on the East Coast, like the trains, they would put messages on them. Like that's why I like to Get Down. When they did that shit, I was like, yeah, that's really cool.
I know because I'm in it.
Yeah, that's you, bro. Look at it.
I'll take some too, my friend. But overall, yeah, man, that me and you gotta catch up on that hip hop.
I'm down to watch it again too. That shit was so dope to me.
And to round up,
Yeah, you know what? We all gotta get together and watch something. All like.
Well, we did that not with you, but we did that with the Beastie Boys shit.
Well, you
remember?
know,
Oh, yeah, we
you know,
did.
what I want us all to watch. I think you've seen it, right?
Well,
the
we
Rock
tried-
the Bells movie.
we tried to do that with the verses, but
Yeah,
that
you
shit
never
was
seen
whack.
Watch it. I think we said we were gonna watch it together.
All right.
The Rock the Bells movie, no.
Oh, speaking of which, man, I'm
Documentary
so
on the
mad I
Rock the
didn't
Bells.
realize Raekwon and Ghostface was on Saturday.
Wait,
did the
what?
verses?
You
We
missed it.
Yeah,
I
we
missed
missed
it
it.
fully.
I
was
saw
really-
a majority of it.
I
The
checked
next
out
one I'm
on
looking
Saturday.
forward to though is 420.
We
We
were
should watch
working.
that one together.
I'm down.
420 is Method Man and Redman.
Of course. It
Oh,
is.
the next
Versus,
one, though.
though?
The next one, though.
They're going against each other.
The next one, though. Isley Brothers versus
Oh yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
I bet you a
Bruh.
grip of babies gonna be made that day.
Shit, I'm done.
I seen Earth, Wind, and Fire live.
I need me a boo for that one.
With Chicago.
What do you y'all,
I seen
y'all,
them live together.
y'all
Chicago.
buy
That's
y'all
dope.
buy
That was dope.
the theory that these are all like, you know, catalog stream royalty
yeah.
dumps right before they
Yeah.
sell their
Oh,
whole
I don't know
shit?
about
Oh,
that.
no.
No. But I'm gonna say this.
I know.
I think that Swizz and Timbaland did it, and they saw a way of bringing focus on people that needed the work, basically. So
Yeah,
it's
because
true.
yeah,
So
you,
who, like people that were living off touring, like
Yeah.
Method Man, Redman, right? Like
no, that dude, yeah.
do this. Oh yeah.
Because yeah, a lot of people once they do those,
Same.
then like they're streaming like, oh yeah, I need some too.
my bad. I think that's the
Is
last
this the
one.
last
too.
one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right there's cool.
Oh, it's okay, we good.
Oh, you had one down there.
Yeah.
So I opened the
All
last
right,
one.
all right. So are we on that? Are we on the album talk or?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, I
I
just
have
hip hop
one
uncovered.
I
just
No,
got
had-
we
going.
I had
no,
one more
go for it.
album.
Yeah, go
It's,
for
it's
it.
a it's a podcast.
It's a new one
Yeah,
with
we bounce around.
Kota the Friend and Static Selector.
Oh, I want to hear that. I haven't heard
It's
it.
called To
That
Kill
just
a Sunrise.
dropped?
Yeah, it just dropped the same day as the
Oh,
Benny the Butcher
I
shit.
see. I didn't even know about that.
Damn,
This
y'all,
is already Kota's second one this year.
Yeah.
Then.
y'all are
He's
battling
pushing.
it out to knowing what's the hottest shit. I
Hey,
like
that's
that.
what it's all
that's
about.
a rivalry right here. That's that
Um,
friendly rivalry though,
Yes,
face.
sir.
Very-
Hey, I love when I'm like, yo, you didn't know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Like I got through it. I had sat there through the Uber ride and had enough time to listen through it because there's been mad traffic lately and
Oh,
shit
okay.
nowadays. So,
Word.
bro, it's obviously it's static. You know, anything static is always pure hip hop.
Yeah, totally.
Like, but the way
Goals.
him and Kota complement each other, compared to what he did last time too. Kota's that Summer House and the BQE that he did on the last album, that shit was
Yeah.
fire. So
I've always
him-
been like a low key fan. I just never really looked into him.
for him to be super
feel you.
progressive
Yeah.
in this style and manner, for me as you know the hip hop artist that I am and growing up all that stuff, it was a real refresher course. You know
That's
what
dope.
I mean? Like it was so like it complemented his flow. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
feel like on the last album, Kota did like what the mainstream would want. You know what I mean? With the like the K-Tronada type of sound,
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
Add a nice brass, and then talk his stories and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But this one had way more intricate value on the storytelling because of the beats.
Nice.
And all the way through, I was like, damn, this shit's pretty hard. It's static, man. Anything static touches to is like, all right.
Oh yeah.
Have you
makes
guys
you-
heard that?
makes you dig deep.
What is that? That Joey Badass and what's that fool's name? Boogie.
Yeah, that shit is
Oh
hard.
yeah.
Boogie,
I love
always
Boogie.
hard.
I love Boogie.
You know how long I've been a Joey
Another-
Badass
another
fan, for
Compton
sure,
brother.
But Boogie's fire as fuck.
No, that's why it meant a lot to me when you said that shit about that Joey Badass song. You were like, you killed it more. I was like, oh, cool.
Boogie.
Yeah, that Plata Plomo, he didn't do it justice.
Compton brother on
think he did
Shady
it better.
Records.
But it's fire all the way through. But overall, I suggest you guys check that out. If you
Yeah.
guys like that old school type of boom bap still, that it's still alive, hasn't gone nowhere. It's
Oh,
just
no.
there's a lot of more technology nowadays. People are into the heavier drum patterns and
I mean,
More
the thing
bass
is, there's
music.
something for everybody, man.
Yeah,
That's the
so
thing.
for me, what I like about that cat for real is the fact that he was one of us. You know what I mean? Grinding his ass off, and
Sure.
for him to see him at the region and these local spots, and then I go to
Is
the
he
last.
from LA?
I don't know if he's from LA, but he does a lot of
yeah,
work
Does,
with LA.
yeah, he does a lot of
Like
work.
I think
for him.
even Jag, from Smooth Criminal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did something with him too.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I forget where he's from. I forget
I
off the
want
top of my
to
dome.
say like Chicago or something, maybe like somewhere in the Midwest.
I don't know. Everybody
Like,
comes
yeah.
to LA to make it.
just
though.
Of
the,
course,
just the growth.
right.
And then when I
Or
see
when they made it.
when I saw him at Day in Vegas,
Uh-huh.
like the crowd that he had, I'm like, oh yeah, you made it, bro.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? The time slot that he had too wasn't like a super
Especially
like
'cause, like he ain't on the trap. you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And most of that was a trap crowd.
And he wasn't even there like the time slot that he had. It was like maybe like 4
Early.
o'clock.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it wasn't even like but the crowd that he drew, it was like at least more than 7,000 people around him, like
Oh,
in
that's
that
what-
little
yeah, that's
spot,
what's
bro.
up.
Because when you got Megan in the other corner, all these other people, it's like you really see who the people are out here to listen to. So
Yeah.
for me to see that was very heartwarming, and like one day we gonna be there too. You know what I mean?
right.
So
That's right.
just
brother.
to see him do it, like it gives you the initiative to keep growing. So I mean, shout out to Kota the Friend. Keep doing what you do, bro. Benny, keep rapping your ass off.
Oh yeah.
We love the drug raps. Make it sound like we went to the school of hard knocks. I took night classes.
I mean, he's a hell of a storyteller. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's great storytelling.
yeah, real talk.
But those are the two that really stood out for me, like as far as what I've been looking at. But there's some more that I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
I've been listening to this new guy. I think he was on one of the mixes you showed me, bro. I don't know if it was Animal Status or one of those things on Sirius.
Shout out DJ Wonder.
His name's like Ray Vaughn or some shit like that. I forget his name, but he had real storytelling type of bars. So I'll give you the link to it.
Well, you know I love the storytellers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's kind of like
the beat
my
selection and
shit,
stuff.
you know.
You know those beats that allow you to storytell like that.
I got a playlist just for storytelling.
Yeah,
dog.
this is dope.
I hope I'm on it.
This shit is fire.
Yeah.
You have any new stuff you've been listening to?
Oh yeah, man. You know.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's why I want
He
to know.
stays with the new like T.I. and
new.
ATL.
Yeah. So this
Listen.
one came out. I think I overlooked talking about it last time I was here.
Mm-hmm.
But Adrian Young dropped a really
Adrian Young?
introspective album. It's called The American Negro,
Oh shit.
and that's one where
Wow.
I wish I had the
Artwork.
cover. It's very controversial.
I mean,
listen
to the title, right?
I mean, if you guys look at it right now, it shows a guy that's like lynched
I
on
figured.
a tree, and Instagram have been blocking him from
From
like,
posting. Actually, I heard
yeah.
about that. I heard about
Yeah,
that.
he put a video up about it, but lately it's been popping up on like it's been back up now. But yeah, it's crazy because like it's half like music, and in between he's got like some spoken word pieces, and he's just like talking like I don't know. It's a lot. It's a really heavy
There's
album.
a lot of
You know, it's
regurgitation on information like
right. It's a really it's an
It's a listening
emotional
album.
It's a
ass
listening
album, dog. You know, like,
which a lot of people don't have. Well, most
Right.
people don't have a
yeah, especially if
stand
you
for it
don't want to
nowadays.
hear like the real deal about
life.
So
Like that we're going
like
through?
a to pimp your butterfly
right,
type.
yeah,
I
Or
think
like
on
a,
a
or
whole
like
other
a,
level,
or like
dog.
a Black Messiah type.
Yeah, it's all that. Yeah,
What's the other guy
yeah.
you just showed us? Toby Nguyen.
Toby Nick
What's it?
Toby Maguire?
I didn't say Maguire.
I said Nick
I
Maguire.
said Nguyen.
I
I
heard
said
Maguire.
Nguyen.
Wigway, I
I heard
think.
Maguire.
Wigway. He's
Wigway.
awesome.
Yeah, he's a
awesome.
shit.
Nguyen.
He's
He
from
sounded like
Africa, right?
Maguire.
Huh?
He's African.
Yeah, but he's from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe of
Whoa, that sounds like a Nigerian.
Nigerian descent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Toby's a
Shout out
shit.
to my Nigerian.
Like
Nigerians.
that joint he's got with Paul Wall, that's my shit. Have you
What?
have you
I
seen
gotta
that
hear
one?
that.
Have you heard that one?
I love
Dog.
Paul
They
Wall
go
shit.
bar for bar.
I think Paul
dog.
Wall
Like,
is underrated
They,
as fuck.
dog, Paul Wall killed
yeah.
that shit, dog.
I remember there was a rhyme where Eminem was like, y'all want me to go at Bubba Sparks and Paul Wall, but nah, I think they're both awesome. Like, I
Oh,
was just
right,
like,
right.
yeah.
That's when you said that's when he included Kill Bill too, right? I mean, Ill Bill.
Ill Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he said they're all
Yeah.
dope. I love them.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Because people always want to match
Super
white guys against the white guys.
I mean,
Yeah,
I just don't think.
Yeah.
I think Eminem is in his own.
of course. Yeah.
Like, because I think like he gave birth to like a whole other subgenre.
Definitely.
Like Hobson.
Right. Hobson, Joyner. Yeah,
I mean,
for
he
sure.
said it on that record.
Like
Logic.
YF. What is it?
Token.
YF?
Yeah.
NF?
Like Kendrick
Token,
obviously
yeah.
has some
Kendrick-
Eminem.
yeah,
and-
Kendrick
Well,
got
Kendrick
that, yeah.
ate, and it's hard for me to
I
say.
said,
Kendrick
nah,
ate
he's
it.
definitely got some Eminem.
No, but he ate Eminem on that song. And he was doing Eminem.
Which song?
Rhyme and Reason.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that song's sick. That's like one of my favorites. Like, that's only one of the songs I could listen to from that shit. Really, like,
Word.
MMLP too.
yeah. There's only like 5 songs on there that I could like actually
same,
listen to. Like,
same.
and that's
when
one
he
of them.
When he went all out singing, I was like, when are you gonna rap?
Like some emo, like he was in that emo shit. And I like emo shit, but that was not done.
I just don't want to
correctly,
listen to
sir.
Eminem sing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I love the way you rap, bro. Keep
Not
that.
like it's cool when he does like it's what's the word
What do you mean?
moderation, like in
Yes.
moderation. It's cool.
I don't want to hear a
moderation.
whole track
Yeah,
where you do
don't
it.
need that shit. Dog.
Like, I don't even rap in
I get
Spanish
that
the
you
whole
were
track.
trying to do your like expanding your borders shit, but
I think he was still finding himself. I think now he found like where he sits, because it like after relapse he was still finding out where he was at. I think he finally found out like I'm a rapper that does shit that other rappers can't do.
Right.
so let me do that.
Let me
Let
do
me do that
yeah.
shit that other people
Because
can't
like
do.
his thing before was the shock value and like kind of just
saying
coming at the world
out of pocket and
Yeah,
like making
coming
you
at
be
the
like, oh
world.
my god, right?
He couldn't do it anymore because he wasn't.
I
fucked
mean,
up
yeah,
anymore.
my like.
Also, he's like a dad now. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's like, bro, you gotta
he's always a
you gotta
dad.
get some. But I mean, like, he's like a responsible, more fucking.
Well, he's a mogul now.
Yeah, he's got he's got other shit. That
He's got a radio.
My
station,
favorite thing
like-
from Eminem in recent years was on Caterpillar. The shit
Caterpillar
with
was
the Royce
fucking
track.
fire. That's like
And there's one with Boogie. Like, I
Yeah.
think his features are his
Man.
best shit now.
That's one of
Like,
the.
I mean,
things-
'cause he
on
eats
this shit,
everybody
Shit with Joey
usually.
Badass, he taught Boogie's like, I was a stand that signed with Eminem, and then I was just like, fuck you.
He's not on Shady anymore?
No, he is.
Like just making the bar that he's
I'm just saying,
okay.
he's from LA and he's from
Right.
Eminem's
Yeah.
record label.
That's what Face wants to do.
Yeah, it's like if I signed to anybody, it would be Shady for sure.
That fool has a hella unique voice, man.
Yeah,
I like that shit.
And he sounds like he's got that LA twang.
Mhm.
Right.
No,
No,
yeah, with
Boogie's-
but that Forever feature, like you said, that's what brought.
Boogie
that's what
put
brought
one of
that
my
I
favorite
believe that,
albums
yeah,
out a
because I
couple
remember
years
when
ago.
I heard it, I was low key mad because I was not a Drake fan. So I was just like, this motherfucker, Alchemist in the background too, like, and he's levitating in it, like my cup just runneth over. Oh no, like I'm just like, oh my god. Pinocchio just poked his nose. I was just like, this motherfucker killing it. I used to know that shit,
man.
like.
Yeah, and he was like aggressive, like it sounded like his old like.
No, he did Eminem on
He
that
was
one.
like, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Go for broke. Cup just runneth over. Oh no, like come on. Like,
What else we got, Jay?
So, you guys familiar with Chika?
Nope.
Oh yeah,
I had a
Uh,
dog named
yeah, yeah,
Chika.
dude.
You know,
I follow her
she's
on
from
Twitter.
I think she's from Alabama.
her whole
She's
like
dope,
Bam.
her whole Twitter rise persona. Like I follow her and I hear that she gets like a lot of hate, you know, because she's like
The shit.
she's like big and
Yeah.
black and
She's-
has like hella bars and she's
Yeah.
not doing none of like
And yeah,
she's
she's
not doing
not-
none of the sex shit
Right.
whatsoever. And
She's
it's like,
is she like on that Gab shit?
Not like her rhyme wise.
Uh-huh.
Like Gifted Gap? No. She's not like that, but she's dope. She's dope as fuck.
Like,
And,
she could sing
and she
and she-
talks about real shit. You know.
Well, the Southern
And,
look,
like-
bro. There's definitely a difference when you hear like West Coast real, quote unquote, real rap, and Southern real rap or artistry is. Oh wait, Chika, is she the one with the commercial?
I don't know.
she's like Chica Orin
She has like a
Curl,
sick
Orion
ass.
Curl.
She has like a sick
Probably,
ass pen
probably.
game, right? She's got a sick ass pen game, right?
Yeah, she's dope. That's probably
Yeah,
her.
I
Because
seen
first time I heard of her was she did Tiny Desk.
No, yeah, and she was
You know?
dope on that.
How
And
did
I,
you
Yeah.
do that?
no, and I remember like I just followed her on Twitter, but I wasn't like really listening to her music. I saw a couple videos or whatever, but then like people started asking me to like input her songs into my playlist, the DJ
okay.
shit. They started requesting. I was like, oh damn, like I guess she's coming up,
Yeah.
you know, like that's dope. Like
So she dropped the EP called Once Upon a Time. It's like 6 tracks, and yeah, it's pretty legit.
Man, EPs is like it's like singles and then EPs right now, right? Like it's
Right.
crazy. The
I
rise
mean,
of the EP.
to me, it's
That's
always
like-
been
yeah.
like that though.
Nah.
That was I feel that. Well, I mean, like my strategy has always been like 6-7 songs.
See,
like,
I went two hands
Nah,
in the
but
beginning. Like I got
like-
24
No,
tracks.
see, because like now the thing is like the mini EP, the 3-pack. Yeah,
Right,
like,
that's
man,
that-
they
that's
get
that-
3 songs.
that's-
well,
you know,
that no,
that's
that
that
was
Drake
my
shit.
that was my demo.
No, but like
like,
last year Raekwon did that, Redman did that last
Yeah,
year
but who
too.
started it?
Joey Badass did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who started.
Well,
Was
I
it
mean,
Drake that-
I think
Well, Drake just
so,
does 3.
but like that's just like back in the day that used to just be called a maxi single.
it was a demo. It
It was a maxi single.
no, but a maxi single had the single, a different version of the single, the
With
instrumental.
the
the
instrumental.
single.
Yeah, it might
has
have like 3 tracks. Yeah.
But it wasn't 3 unique tracks. It was
No, you're right.
1 track. Yeah, I had. You know what I had on that? Mambo number 5.
Oh
1,
shit.
2,
3, 4,
5.
5.
Oh, you had, like, every version of it?
I had the
Come
Spanish
on,
and English
ride to
version.
the-
Man.
That shit was
Louis
hard.
Vega.
around
Louis
the corner.
Vega.
Bro, I didn't realize he was just talking about
somebody-
bitches the whole
No.
time.
Somebody's sound is on there,
What?
on their thing.
What do you mean?
Oh, it might be me.
I think it's you.
The sound is off.
On.
Oh.
But yeah, so
I didn't know he was just talking about the hoes.
Yeah, the whole time.
well, you said Monica, just like
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
because the first time I
that's
heard,
like, you
the first
know.
time I
that's a
heard
song,
that,
right? A little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah,
Monica
yeah.
in my life.
It's all good. Who'd you think you were talking about?
No, because
He's
I heard
young,
it.
he's young
No,
as
because
fuck.
I heard it on the
I
Kids
knew.
Bop shit too.
I knew.
I heard it on the Kids Bop.
No, you
version
talking
first.
about Radio Disney.
Oh, yeah.
They did a kids version of that?
97 point. Yeah.
That's
They did-
funny.
They did all the
I used to.
Disney
My mom
characters.
only used to listen
Wow.
to Radio Disney.
It was weird.
And it was like a legit Disney thing, or somebody just did
No,
it?
no,
no,
like,
no.
no.
Back then they had like the artist actually did it.
Yeah.
Now
Oh.
Radio Disney is
No,
like the
they-
Kids Bop version.
yeah.
Like he came on the show.
They pay.
I think I've seen that before.
They
now that
would
you
pay
say
to
that.
get like the Disney versions of this shit. Like,
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
it's
but,
like,
but
it's
now they
actual
do.
artists, though.
Now they do like kids covering, which is horrible.
right, the Kids Bop.
Horrible.
Like,
Yeah.
No, yeah, super
And
I-
there be some songs that's like,
I
that's
totally-
a grown ass song.
I
Like, come
totally
on.
Leave it
remember.
alone. Leave it
Yeah.
alone.
Totally remember that song. Said, "I need a little Pluto in my life." And
Oh,
all
because
this
it was-
shit.
Wow. Oh, they
it was
changed the
Disney.
name.
Disney
Yeah,
character.
Oh, okay. So they didn't
You know
do
what
the girl.
song they
okay.
didn't change and they had on that shit? Because I think she was a Disney kid, right? Mickey Mouse was Genie in a Bottle. And my kids were singing that shit recently, and I was
baby
like, this
mama.
song is horrible. I didn't notice it at that time. I'm
Right.
telling you in a bottle, baby.
Rub me the right way.
Come,
What's up
come,
with it?
come
Yeah,
and let
she's
me-
like, rub
Oh,
She was getting you too.
Oh, like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, she's like,
Talking about
it's
her sexuality
all
right now.
sexual. It's all sexual.
I hear my kids singing it, I'm like, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it
Because then they know.
And I'm just like,
Right.
oh, that love your auntie used to love that song. Your tita, that's what we call it. Like, it's funny because because my kids are half Filipino. Shout out to my Philippines.
That's right.
Filipino people. I love you all
All
so
day.
much.
Me too.
So I know you do, and I know you do. No, so,
I grew up half Filipino. Real tough.
I mean, it's funny because my mom was like, I grew up really cool with the Koreans and like where I grew up and shit, and like the Asian culture. That's why, like, to me, like this whole hate on Asian shit
Right.
really hits
It
close
hits
to
home.
home.
Yeah.
You know, because I
That
was
shit is
always
whack,
it
bro.
was always me, the Latino kid, and the Korean kids in my elementary school. But my school wasn't really like, there was not a lot of black people. It was like Jewish kids.
My best friend was Chinese growing up.
Yeah, my best friend was Korean.
Word.
Well, I had a black best friend. His name was
He's
Glenn
Chinese and
Wyndham.
Mexican.
Wyndham, shout out to you. You're the shit.
My bro Chris Chan.
I know you're subscribed, so hopefully you see this. My other homie was named Jason, and I remember like they
Word.
used to the mom used to bring me food because she thought I wasn't eating because I was so skinny. So I love Korean and like.
You were skinny though.
Yeah, I looked anorexic, but I ate more than most. Like I still do.
Seeing me growing up, going to Filipino households, it was always like, okay, I grew up pescatarian before there was a word for that. So I was like, oh, no,
Probably
I
was.
can't eat that. Oh, they're
know-
like, oh, so you're vegetarian? What are you, Muslim? Because like most of the shit was like pork.
But you know what's funny? The
Yeah.
Philippines has a huge Muslim population.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that they're actually?
No, I didn't.
They're actually. This is part of why my wife's mom is scared of us going. They actually are a rebellious group out there. That they're a Muslim group, and they will kidnap you.
Oh, like extremists, like
Extremists.
oh.
Yeah. No, they have a huge Muslim population. But that's probably why they said it. Like you probably thought because I'm
Yeah,
black Muslim.
right.
But now they probably were like, no, we know.
Well,
about
just
that.
not because I'm black, just because I didn't eat meat. you
What I'm
know?
saying,
So,
like,
but,
right,
like,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying,
all
like,
that. But
you know, all
yeah,
that.
totally.
But honestly, Filipinos,
Okay,
Filipinos off day one, like when I really started fucking with them, and it's funny because later I found out my dad, later I found out my dad,
That's the brightest.
my dad when he came to LACC that they thought he was Filipino.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he had a lot of Filipino friends at the
I could see
Oh,
that.
because of like
we got Asian eyes.
Yeah. Sad
literally,
eyes. Your sad eyes are
my
Asian as
kids
fuck,
literally
like-
have
they had big Filipino community right there.
yeah, my kids have Asian eyes because of me, not because of my wife who's Filipino.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's just crazy. Look, bro, we went to Ecuador and they thought she was the Ecuadorian one. Everywhere we went, they would start talking to her in Spanish. I'd be like, oye, mira, lo que pasa, ¿qué pasa? Yo soy ecuatoriano, no, ella no te entiende, you know. But nah, man, yeah, I forgot where I was going with this, but
Talking about how you love Filipino people.
love Filipino people, yo.
I do have a few more albums though.
Yeah, go for it.
So
Oh,
did
shit.
you guys know DJ Muggz dropped a new one?
Yes.
DJ Muggz,
You
the
told us
black.
about it.
No.
No, there's another one.
Yeah.
But
He had the one with Rome Streets, but he dropped a new beat album. It's called DJ Muggz, The Black Goat Dies
Oh.
Occidentum.
We're gonna have to get that
Occident.
and rap over
So,
it.
all right. So the thing about this Muggz album, he always tries to experiment with new sounds.
Yeah, he did it with dubstep.
Remember, he
was
went,
hot?
yeah, he went dubstep. And
That shit was
and
so hard.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
like
right.
it at all, dog. But this is lo-fi. It's a whole lo-fi like beat album from Muggz. I don't know if he's done that before.
I don't think he has.
Yeah, but
Because even
it's
like his
pretty
early
dope.
shit wasn't lo-fi.
No, I
It
don't
was-
know. Like,
it was,
yeah,
I mean, insane in the brain. Like,
right. And like last time I was on here, I look at Muggz like he's kind of like extended like Wu-Tang fan, like the real like hardcore Muggz sound. It's like
well, I
Wu-Tang
think
shit,
I
dog.
think Muggz is like the West Coast Wu.
Because like when he did
Like
that,
Cypress Hill was the West Coast Wu in a
right?
way.
But like
Like
when
NWA
he
and
put
all.
out his first solo album, it was like he had like this like Jizza, RZA, a lot of those guys were on that shit. And I think like a lot of RZA shit rubbed off on him from there. I'm
I
not
see.
saying that in a bad way at all, you know.
Yeah, not
Right,
He
right,
put out
right,
the
right.
album. He put out the album with Jizza too. But like, yeah, man, it's just crazy. But like, yeah, check that out. The Black Goat dies, and then
I'm gonna look it up because I want to rap to that shit. For
yeah,
sure.
Jay Grams. Have you heard Jay Grams before?
I think through
Oh
you.
yeah, Jay Grams. I'm
Jay
full
Grams.
of broken stones, son.
Yeah,
Full
so
of
he
broken bones
dropped-
and shit. He did with
Oh,
Smoke. This
yeah,
was
I
fire.
heard that
Yeah.
shit.
So
Yeah,
all right,
shit
so
was
he dropped this new album called Grams, And Smoke Dizz's on like half the album.
Yeah, him and Smoke Dizz have been
Yeah,
fucking
Smoke
with
Dizz,
each other
yeah.
heavy, bro.
Oh yeah, Smoke
heavy.
Dizz. Yeah, I don't know if Smoke Dizz is the one that like put him out or whatever, but like yeah, like.
Nah, he was rapping before that. I've been following Jay Grams for
Really?
about.
So I never heard him till
I
last
think
year.
you played him for me.
I never heard. Well, you know what it was? He was on that Bars.
He was
Bars playlist on
Oh,
Apple
the ones
Music.
I
He
listened
rapped-
to.
First time I heard him.
He rapped with Jag on Shady with Sway.
Oh, him?
Oh,
He got-
Jay
he was on
Hey,
there.
That's Jay Grams.
He's dope.
That was him.
He's
Oh,
dope. He's dope.
okay.
But
That's Jay Grams.
he's
Word.
dope. But shout out to Jag because Jag ate that shit.
Word, I remember us all watching that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Jay. That's Jay Grams, bro.
Okay.
He's from
Jag's
Baltimore.
bodied
He's
that
from
shit.
Baltimore.
Yeah. Right.
Baltimore. Which
And then-
obviously we all know if you haven't seen The Wire, shit, you know how
B-More?
gritty that motherfucker.
B-More is hood, dog.
Yeah, man.
I know this white girl from B-More. You know her
So,
too.
also-
She's hood. She's like hood, but she's not. But she's hood.
I don't know if you
Right.
guys heard. Surge dropped a new one.
Nope.
Surge Tankian. Elasticity EP. So he's got
Elasticity.
Elasticity EP just came out last week. So we got a little more system flavor out here.
Nice.
You know, it's like a 6 to 8 track EP.
Hey, you guys heard that new Armin? It's on. They always show it on
I haven't heard Armin.
Laker
shit,
games.
no.
He did the Kobe
Really?
Bryant song.
Oh, that's dope.
Or LeBron. It's a lot of LeBron James song.
Okay.
Oh, LeBron James.
I haven't heard anything from Armin in a minute. So
Well,
we
we follow each other on Snapchat, so I be
Dope.
seeing his shit. But
That's
like,
what's
yeah, they
up.
always play it on Laker games.
Nice. That's what's up, man.
And his video, like, it hasn't come out yet, but it's looking dope.
Shout out
Okay.
to Tetris always being on the motherfucking sports spectrum.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
real.
know.
Yep, man. So check for that Surge, you know,
That's dope.
for System of a Down fans.
Nice.
So it's like solo shit?
Yeah.
What is it though? Like,
It's an EP.
but what is
like
it?
Rock, hip hop?
Yeah. Well, you guys have heard Surge
I've
solo
never
before?
done solo shit before.
No, me
No,
either.
I didn't even know he put out solo shit.
He's got like
I
3 or
love-
4 solo
Oh,
albums.
I gotta hear that because I love it.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
got some
that.
solo fullings.
I mean, he's the bomb
Yeah.
lyricist, you know?
That
yeah.
shit is hard though.
I mean, like, man, that's crazy. I've seen him perform solo. Like he
Yeah,
played
he
at the
did.
he performed solo at the Palladium one time.
You would.
That shit was
Like-
crazy, man.
Fucking
Were you on the
Jay.
guest list?
Oh, come on now, I don't pay for shit.
Aha!
Hold up. What'd you
If
say?
it ain't free, it ain't me.
Oh.
Shout out to
this
Joshua,
day.
the homie Joshua. That's his line.
To this day.
Hey, that was a savage.
Right.
That was crazy.
This was partying every week.
Yep.
Every weekend.
Still.
God.
Hey, Joshua.
Oh, shame.
Joshua crazy.
Probably
Yeah.
still partying every
His
day.
birth,
He's
his.
probably partying right now.
Oh yeah.
As we
But he
speak.
works his ass off, man. This nigga will party all night.
Hey,
and be
what
at
is,
work
hey,
at
what is
5
he?
a.m.
What is he? He Latino?
Yeah, he's
Sound
Mexican.
about right.
Yeah.
Nah, like he'll be like, this is my only day off all week.
He works 6 days a
I'm
week.
Going fucking hard as
Yeah.
fuck, dog. And I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Like he's like, man. He's like, don't get it twisted, cause like people think that like, cause like he only shows like the chill shit, like, cause at work they let him drink and like smoke or whatever, but hey, he's still working. You know, like dog. He's like,
Hey,
man.
work is work, man.
Yeah.
Work is work. Don't
He's
get-
like people always ask me if they could get a job there because they think it's just like, you know.
People
I'm
think-
like,
people
nah.
think-
Well, right. Like if I'm posting an Instagram story at work, it's because that's a chill moment, or so it's
Right.
not because
Or
that's what
because
my
I worked
whole
my ass off and I'm
Yeah.
here now.
yeah, that's not what my whole fucking job looks
That's
like.
how
you
people
know?
tell me at work. They're like, you just play music and you sit out here? I'm like, bro,
That's all I show you.
that's all. Yeah.
Right.
That's why like that Instagram flex shit works both ways.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I
11-11.
make a wish.
Hey,
Thank you, Smurf. Tight.
thank you.
Thank you, Smurf. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta allow that.
Allow
I'm
it,
allow that.
please. Allow it. Thank you.
I didn't know that's how that works.
Yeah.
Well, we put it on there because you know we want our
We don't
chat
want-
to be a safe space for all
Right.
of our
Yeah.
people.
No,
Yeah.
I've been blocked before for saying less.
We,
you
well,
know,
we
like,
probably
yeah.
didn't catch it. Yeah. But my guy, Street Birth, man.
Flipped it on you.
Ninjas. We ninjas.
With the 88.
Well, I'm a samurai.
That's
I
key.
know
Is that
some
Keys?
blood
That
in
Key
my
shout out right
Yeah.
there?
Shout out to Keys, 88 Keys, the beast, Christian Ford.
Hey.
I
So
haven't
we were
seen
talking
that
about
fool
the
like in a year.
We're
I
talking about the
haven't seen him
Instagram flex,
I seen him in
about
passing.
how it's
actually.
good and bad.
Yeah, so the Instagram flex is interesting because like you show like the easy shit.
You show what you want. It's curated, you know.
I feel you. I had to revise Smurf, but no, like I feel like for me, bro, like people see a lot of my flex on, and it's not even it's really who I am, you know.
Yeah.
But like, and because of that, I can't do a lot and post a lot like when I'm just chilling at home, like you know.
Right, that's why it's hard for me to do stories and shit because it's like I'm kicking it like 80% of the time, but that other 10 is like intense as fuck with the other shit we're doing.
Right, and it's just like and that's why I started to film like our like in studio shit. Like we're not playing in there just because we show ourselves like having a good time on stories and shit. We're not playing. Dude, it's hard work, especially like we're a group of alpha rappers or alpha artists, really, and like we expect the best out of each other. There's no yes men in this group, so like it's hard work. Sometimes I'm in the booth and like I'll get it in one take, but I won't get it the way that it should be or the way that we hear it. So like
so you didn't get it in one take.
I got it the way I wrote it in one take. So you know.
So like I said, you didn't get it.
So we work it out, and I mean, you know, it is what it is.
You're not one take face. But that's okay.
You can keep coming at me, man. I don't have simple bars.
Right, I have one more album.
What's the last album?
So this nigga I've been fucking with heavy lately. I showed you him last time we were here.
Yeah.
King Guy King.
Yeah.
That's a brother from New Orleans. And like once I got
from the peninsula.
Yeah, and like he's part of Young Roddy's Young Roddy's camp, the Good Sense crew. And like,
okay.
And then I started diving in. They got all these motherfuckers. They all like lyricists, man. So he just dropped a new one called last week called Loyalty Over Love. And remember I told you that's the cat that Mark Ford, he told me to check out. It's so funny.
Mark Ford is dope.
It's so funny when you watch King Akeem, it sounds like Mark Ford.
So you think that's why he likes him?
You said that.
Yeah, I did.
And because one time I put King Akeem's playlist.
You did? That's right.
I put one of his songs on my playlist, right?
Appreciate you, Smurfs.
And then I was listening to the song. I thought it was Mark Ford. That's like, wait, no, that's not Mark Ford. That's
so you think he?
I don't know.
You think he likes him because they have a similar style, or you think
like
he's influenced heavily by him?
I have no
Wouldn't
clue.
you say that it would piss you off?
Sometimes that happens
like
instinctively. Sometimes it's intentional, or sometimes it's just like coincidence. I don't know, you know. But like they sound the same.
No, I mean, I
like man.
I don't know.
Like I've never heard anybody rap like me or like you or like you.
I feel like if it was not intentional, then it's something to be like
it might just be
out.
like,
oh shit, we have similar steeds.
Like I think my early shit, for instance, like I remember Preach used to point it out, was that me and Smurf sounded similar in our patterns.
Right.
But
but I've even heard people that like are fans of mine, and then they'll say like similar bars or like similar, and I'm just like.
Well, I've heard that too, actually.
All right, come on, man.
I've heard people take my bars out my mouth.
That shit bothers me, you know. But at the same, but like if I ran into someone who I don't even fucking know and they sat like and we have like a similar sound, I'd be like, this is a trip, you know.
I mean, I also think
I might be into it, you know.
That's also like that universe source code shit. I think we talked about it before.
Like the non-local consciousness.
Yeah, like I just
have
think
like
that
your doppelganger somewhere out there.
No, I just think that like there's like a certain energy and like because like this used to happen all the time. I would write songs and then I'd hear like a famous rapper say shit like that I kind of wrote, and like not to say that they stole it from me because they've never heard of me, but like just to say like that's the energy in the world and like the same mindset of an artist, like you're pulling from the same source code, so maybe it's just that, you know, or maybe they just grew up similar in different parts. So
it's
they
like it's like they've done studies where like they'll fucking run some mice through a maze, and once like they learn it,
they all know
all the other mice in other labs that are not even there will start figuring out the maze quicker. Like the like the knowledge is out there. The knowledge is out there, you know. Like, but
I was like, what was that?
It's like once someone fucking figures it out, like it's more accessible to everybody else, you know. Like
yeah.
Hey, listen.
To the universe.
To the universe, yo.
No, real spit though. Like I really feel like. That's legit. Like and that's why like when Ethos told me like, you know, when I was like staying stuck on my freestyle game, and y'all peeped it. Like I think it was like a full 180. Like he was like, man, you just gotta tap back into the universe and get that flow state. And
shout out to Sensei.
Shout out to the Sensei.
Right.
I was just explaining to somebody yesterday who he is and how he gets down.
Jason.
Yeah, not just Jason, Nuggz, Left Method.
Oh, that's right.
Shout out to Left Method. If y'all need studios in LA, hit up Left Method. They got multiple spots.
Hell yeah.
They got the new spot they got. Oh my God. I can't wait to work in there. Like I literally went in there and I was like, this is giving me my old studio vibes.
They're right in between all the spots where we get the gear.
Yeah.
Where all the shirts and shit are. They're right there on Main Street.
They're on
Oh,
Main,
damn.
yeah.
In the heart of that shit,
the
dog.
very center of it.
Oh, that means they're next to fucking
Colty.
the new Colty spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I watched your shit today, too.
Oh, it dropped today? Fuck.
Oh,
forgot
you
to
didn't even
promote
know
it.
that?
Damn, sneaky.
Well, hey.
I didn't have my phone all day, bro. Like, I didn't get my phone back till like 4 o'clock.
That
It
shit was in the
happened?
car.
was in my car the whole
Well,
time.
Oh, you were just being lazy.
I was just being fucking hungover.
Well, you
piece
had,
of shit.
can't not have
you had
my
given
phone.
a teaser for it, though, at least, right?
You guys
Didn't
know
you?
me. I'm like,
Nah, I was
Oh, I
supposed to
thought
drop
you
it
did.
You
today.
did
It's
have
in
a
my
teaser.
it's in my drafts.
oh, I just saw it.
I thought-
Yeah, I
I
showed it to you.
remember
I
you-
showed it to you guys,
Oh,
but not
okay.
didn't post it.
I'm kind of mad at you. Because
I'm mad at myself right now because that's just fire. Like that's one of my.
Just promote it tomorrow,
It's
bro.
probably like one of the
It's
most
okay.
fire episodes I've done.
promote it
Like it's
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's all
artsy.
good. Yeah.
Hey, it's
yeah.
artsy. Like the cinematography.
I think
is,
it's different on YouTube to where that's not that big.
Well,
a deal.
actually,
No, it's actually
in the
a
first
bigger
hour.
deal.
In the first
Really?
hour, if you get 300 views, they put you on their like popular shit.
which
Oh,
is why
shit,
I started
okay.
sharing the videos like later in the
So,
day when people are
have
not
you
at work
tried?
and
Have
shit.
you tried to do the whole like, tune in for the premiere?
Yeah, premieres
Like,
work.
did you do that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So
Well,
it's like because they
yeah.
had the chat.
Also, we got to
Ah.
make the playlist on the MMUpClan one for your stuff.
Yeah, for
have,
sure.
I have one for our singles and for our podcast.
cool. Damn, Jelani, thank you.
Yeah.
Was
for
it
sure.
good?
Yeah. it's
So
dope.
shout
It
out
was dope as fuck.
Sneaky
That's
Vision,
fine,
you
though.
guys.
Yeah.
Check it out, Sneaky Vision.
Sneaky Vision, you guys.
Sneaky Vision.
On
Season,
YouTube.
season 6
What-
coming
what's your
soon.
YouTube?
Subscribe to Sneakiness.
YouTube.com/sneakiness.
And soon-
That's
soon-
NESS, not IES. Like, yeah, people
Yeah.
be
Soon,
spelling
soon,
it.
soon, you guys will catch his playlist on the youtube.com/MMUpClan. That's MMUpClan.
And actually, since we're on the Sneaky Vision shit, I should just tell y'all what the vision is for season 6 real
Yeah,
quick.
let's do that.
So basically, what I'm gonna do,
who got 6 seasons?
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back through all like the recognition and respect fucking podcast shit, and I'm gonna try to make like a backstory continuum, and then try to catch up with the people from the podcast. So it's like I'll show them the past shit.
Right.
And then like I'll do like a whole episode on that one person where it shows like my whole interaction progression with them. So like
That's dope.
you're on it, Chelsea Monet, Eto, like there I have 52 episodes, you know, and that was season 1.
Silver goes on
52.
Silver Gold, yeah, 50.
Out here doing this
yeah,
thing.
because
Yeah, he was doing every week.
right, yeah. When I was on the after party, it was every week, and it was
Right.
basically a year.
Right.
And then I did,
That was dope, bro.
And
I
then I
remember
did
that.
season 2.
You did that.
in
You
my
did that.
in my pad where I was
Yeah, I
trying to keep
remember
it
that.
going.
Hold on, real quick. You did that. I just want everybody to know if it wasn't for Sneaky, it might have been my vision when I came back from Ecuador to do something like on streaming and shit. But it was Sneaky. It was Sneaky who made it possible. And, you know, and it was Sesh who said we should do it on Twitch.
Man, look at us now with our fucking people right here, with all of y'all beautiful folks.
Yeah.
No, so season 6 is gonna be like these little like mini documentaries about all my folks, like to really try to like, and I mean, after the pandemic and everything, like there's not a lot of people still doing shit, and I feel like
It's kind of crazy.
the best thing that we can do is everybody who's still doing shit is just start clicking up with each other and promoting each other and shit, you know? Like,
Well,
you
you-
gotta have Josiah again.
Shit.
Shout out Josiah.
look, man, my boy's talented artist,
He's
rapper.
one of the most talented people
He's
I know.
got he got mad freestyle skills, but
Harmonica game on point.
But his like showing up to things
I
on
know,
time
you-
is like
Yeah, you saw that KDJ's, man. I'd start taking him off the flyer. Anytime I took him off the flyer,
He would
he'd
show
up.
I mean, look, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's one of the coolest cats to be around. But you know, he's an artist.
my boy showed up like 45 minutes late of an hour episode and was like, "Oh, I thought this was in your garage and we could start whenever."
Really? That's the thing, man. Like, niggas
Really,
is not
people don't-
used.
I was like,
Some
"Nah, bro,
real
this
professionals.
is-
Well,
this
that-
is a
that's
studio, bro.
No,
I
that's
paid for
no, that's
studio
the thing,
time, like,
though.
just
People
fuck
don't
about it.
understand when it comes to us, and we've had this conversation with a lot of people. It's like as soon as people approach us about a feature, and shout out to the ones that keep it real. You know who you are. But people approach us about a feature, and then we're like, all right, we could work on a feature, or we could, you know, do a song together. But what's the paperwork look like? What's the split sheet look like? What's the publishing and the
It's real out here.
and the master is gonna look like? Like, bro, we're not here to play games, and people get intimidated by that. And it's just like y'all don't understand that look.
Yeah, bro, I've had messages go dry after I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
so I give him a little paragraph of how we do shit, and then it's
Everything
like,
I
no
do
response. You know?
everything I do, I'm expecting to do a video. I'm expecting to put marketing on it. I'm expecting to have my consultant team build assets. So, like, don't come at me if you think that this is going to be fucking just, like, one and done. Like, nah, baby, this is work. And, like, a lot of people get intimidated by the fact that we work hard. And they don't even understand that that's really where we're at. And, like, yo,
well, because, like, I mean, and not to hate. Not to hate.
Not
this
even
is,
a hateful
this
thing.
is not hate, but, like, hate. I think some people just, some people do this shit just to do it. You know?
I don't,
Right.
and I don't, this time right now,
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know, like, music's a beautiful thing. Art is a healing it's an instrument for healing. And, like, if you want to, like, do this shit
for
as
fun,
a hobby for fun just because it fucking gets your juices flowing, cool. But
that's not where we're at.
That's not where we're at right now, and I'm sorry, you know, like.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
and
man.
the only people I do that shit for is my homies. Like, my homies will get a fun verse out of me, like, just for some shit. It's not gonna go nowhere because they're my boys. You know, like,
I mean, there's certain people that I would hop on a song no matter what, you know.
Like, if they ask, I'm doing it because they're my peeps, you know.
The people that are the people I grew up with rapping, they're like the reason that I got professional, you know. So like the people and I wouldn't say I'm the least successful, but when it comes to certain things, they're more accomplished.
Right.
You know, and like.
And we're trying to be on that level. That's not.
I mean, I'm not trying. We're not trying. We're on that level.
No, I mean,
you know,
yeah, we're
shout
trying,
out. We got a deal.
I'm saying we're trying to continue to operate at a high level.
Exactly.
Like, that's
so,
what I meant.
So when people and I understand because so many people do put like this is we could start whenever we want, but because we made a schedule, this is what we stick to because we're professional.
Right.
But like when you had that, it was a legit radio show.
And then after a while, I was paying, and it was like
really impressive, dog. Like,
yeah, it impressed the shit out of me.
No, and I think like.
I think
for all my faults with them, like with everything that like maybe wasn't like a perfect fucking relationship, and maybe there was like some things that could have had a better understanding. Like they definitely brought a level of like legitimacy to me and my brand, you know.
Yeah.
And when people came in,
like hip hop's for me.
Yeah, when people came into that environment, they were like, "Oh, SHNEAKY doing it," you know. Like this ain't some bullshit.
Like even me,
like,
you had me taking pictures in there like I was the boss. I was like, I ain't got shit to do with this.
Yeah, like with the Henny on the fucking shit, you know, like yeah.
Wasn't it like the one I went on? Wasn't that like the first one you did with video?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. I mean, I don't know. I just was hell of impressed when I first went there with you. And I wasn't even on it.
No, we didn't have video that time when you went. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, like his interview was just audio.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was a good one too.
No, like and you were like episode 20. Yeah. So I had done like 19 episodes with just audio.
I mean, I was hella impressed too because like to me the like it is with the movies and shit that I'm into, continuity and consistency are so important. And that's why like I was just impressed that every week you were there interviewing somebody, and if somebody flaked on you, you made it work.
Yeah, like sometimes I would just be around there ranting, like I was like I had nothing to talk about, but my day was fucked up, and here I am. Like I would literally just tell people like the person didn't come, and now I'm here, and now.
I mean, as you should, because like I mean, like I listen to Sway, right? And Sway sometimes before COVID, a lot of people wouldn't show up on time, or they'd like be like I'm 30 minutes out, and they're like at the last hour of the show, so like it's not even worth the interview. And he'd be like, well, they were supposed to be on the show, but they didn't show up, so now we're gonna do this.
Yeah, that's
like
man, I guess that's the biggest thing I'm concerned about if I start my shit. Like
nah, man, like the
what the fuck am I?
The coolest
you got stories?
That's why I always appreciate people who told me ahead of time, because at least I could prep, right? And like luckily I was doing so much shit that I could cut something together and like talk about something like the show that happened, or like this fucking.
The dope about your shit was also that it was recognition and respect, that you had a theme that you would talk about everything else that happened in the scene on a level that most non-LA people didn't know. So that
it was definitely dope. Like on the streets. It wasn't like some shit that everybody could know if they Googled or watched the news.
Some initiated shit. Like you had to be initiated to know otherwise.
Got to.
You know.
No, and I thought it was. So yeah, that season 6 is gonna be like going back in those archives and just trying to like bring all of those people to the present and see like what they're doing, how they're moving, this and that. And I'm gonna try to make it more like a show, like more OBS, like in fucking graphics and like.
Yeah, I told you I'm trying to be part of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Trying to be on your end.
Yeah. No, I'm excited because I just feel like it's bringing everything together.
It's that level up.
You know.
It's always a level up.
The vlog and the podcast and then the monster cast is all kind of like aligning. So if you want to follow Rec Respect Pod on Instagram.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, listen.
Rec REC Respect Pod on Instagram. That's what's going to be the new home of like the SHNEAKY Vision podcast shit.
SHNEAKY Vision.
All right, so is that all the albums you had to talk about?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
We
so
on psychedelic talk or what?
No.
I got. We'll rap. FaceTime has a segment.
Yeah, no, I didn't. There were no headlines that stuck out to me. Nothing.
Whoa. We talk about bars. We talk about bars. We monsters. We monsters. We monsters. We monsters. We monsters. We monsters. Let's double one up.
Two squad back in action. Like what just happened? I'm feeling like the captain, never sinking. These fools out here rapping, sinking like the rose up on a Seneca. Fuck what they say, I'm a Cena man. I don't know what I'm saying. Shit, I'm just out here straight spraying.
Yes, she pulled up in a rental. Try to flex on me. Talking 2 chains with the bands. What you getting now? I'm in demand. Now I'm not trying to make the band. Now I'm puffing like Puff Daddy. But you just feeling that pull up in that caddy. What does she want? She really want a real nigga. Nah, I'm not talking about her putting no triggers. I'm talking about just stacking figures. Let me slow it right down so you can understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm driving in my whip across the state. I'm so high, feeling like in a spaceship. I'm blazing it in the whip. I'm bumping it and talking shit. I'm wondering if anybody seen all the work that I'm putting in. Sneaky on that real shit though. Sneaky be doing it though. Yeah. Give Sneaky some vegan mole. Oh, yeah. I like to eat, I like to smoke, I like to fuck, and I like to sleep. And I don't give a fuck if you don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with the G. I'm out here rapping supreme. Look at me now, I'm doing the thing. Don't care it, this is my scene. Care it like what I got on my chains. They're like, oh shit, diamonds is bling. Yeah, that's right, that gold on me. Yeah, that's right, that gold on me. Don't gloat on me, y'all understand. I'll go out and flex and overstand you. Fuck it, I don't care, I am with my damn crew. Ooh.
Yes, we talking magic like David Blaine or the Magic Johnson. Maybe David with Copperfield. Now we just making Copperfield. She like the Copperfield. Watch that booty just sit on my lap. What do we get it? We running these laps. Usain Bolt, now I'm up in the trap. All of my goons, all of my niggas, all of the phantoms. What did you do in the opera? Let me just hit your dome chakras all the way down. Now I just got to paint the silhouette. Call it Van Gogh. Call it Diego Rivera. What did you got to scare him? Yes, this is how this is scary. Scarecrow like it's Jeepers Creepers. What you feeling like? Feeling froggy, then we bleeping. Pass it off to face. Just put out, hit him in the face.
He's artistry, I'm off that Frida. Fuck with me, I'm acting Freezer. Transform on that Goku, I go through. I know those fools that go and snooze on me. Go ahead and sleep, I am a G. Ask about me on these streets. They gon' be like FACE is El Jefe, the best to ever get it. Fuck what you say, the baddest bitch, he went and wet it. It's dripping, dropping, I'm out here dropping in the back of your throat. No need to sugarcoat what I do, I just float, explode, explosive. Look at me, I know this. West Coast shit. I don't know they locusts.
We monsters, we monsters, we monsters, we monsters, we monsters, we monsters.
I've been slipping, sliding through the universe, phasing in and out of my consciousness. I've been trying to coming back with that conscious shit. I've been trying to get you on that cautious shit. Look at the world, look at how it moves, look at how we all connected, dude. Don't you know that me and you, no, we are not fools, man. Let me take you to school. Yeah, the escuela, kicking it right here, man. I miss my abuela. I wish I would have had the wisdom to ask for the stories of my people, where we came from. But now I'm here, man, looking through the history books, trying to pop the course. Where do we come from, man? Yo, Barlos, he come with the hooks, bass coming with that technical. Me, I'm keeping it reverent though. Yeah, eliminating all the hate in the space, eliminating all the hate in the space. Now I'm trying to make sure that we are one human race.
Stick a fork in them, these suckers is done. Let me just wait, I'm watching the race. Mach 5 with the speed. Now I'm feeling like a disease. Pathological, yeah, so astronomical. She loving the way the D just feels. Yeah, what did you want? Let me just flow.
What did you want? What did you want?
Lord Tokyo Key says, "Ayy."
Hey, what up, the dancer?
And that dancer one with the flame.
What did you want?
Okay, are we done right?
I hope y'all know that these are for real freestyle flows, man.
Top of the dome, man.
Let's do another one. Fuck it.
Top of the dome,
just because we don't say top of the dome every other bar doesn't mean. Yeah, and if I don't rhyme, it's because I'm fucking running in my space brain. Like, there's a whole universe in here. My bad, I can't catch it sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I like the way this beat sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it's Kaka. Yeah, nah, I sounded all distorted and shit.
Hey.
All right, Loaded Keys, follow up, man. We do this every week, Monday. We're going to try to bring something else, too.
Hey, got you right here. She was concrete like a rose. gon' pull her out, just watch it grow, just watch it grow, just watch it grow. She was that concrete in the rose in the concrete, the rose in the concrete. Just watch it grow, she was rose in the concrete, just rose in the concrete, rose in the concrete. Just watch it grow, yes. Let me just touch you real low like the yin yang twins. Let me put a whisper in your ear. Let me just persevere. Let me just take this atmosphere, take it from that whirlwind for a long ride. Can you jump on the wave like a surfboard? Yes, yeah. Let me just cross the border. All of my people fucked on Trump. I'm glad we got him at the office. Y'all niggas try to make this pop, but I am the prophet. Just call me a model. I don't care if I die. Yo, make sure that music will stay alive for the rest of my time. Feel it, I'm going so ham every day. This motherfucker week 365. Fuck COVID-19. Wuhan with that. But you just feel it. I feel like kung fu. Let me just chase on you with everything. Now I just on you.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis, cause I die hard. My goal.
I come through, I'm gung fu. Don't fuck with me, I understand, I rep this damn crew. In Atlanta, getting back. One subscriber, that's Audio Keys. Thanks for you to do these things. Understand, I MMC. That's a microphone controller. I'm the best, I am a roller. Do what I do, understand when I grew up a soldier. West Side's the best life. Understand, don't care, you best to go lip try. Fell off, still I'm back. Care what they say, I spit fact. Break you off like this Kit Kat. When I do it, this big so span. Tray clean, I do these things. Don't care what they say, I'm king. Understand this shit is nice, I'm better than Sweet 16s.
Hey. Was the rose in the concrete, so just watch it grow. I rose in the concrete, though. Just watch it grow. What's the rose in the concrete, though? Just watch it grow. What's the rose in the concrete, though? Just watch it grow.
I took the rose that grew out of the concrete and I made a facial serum from the rose petal. Spray it like essential oils. I'm just trying to tell you, man, we not going to war, but we taking all the spoils, man. Get the air up in my foil. I be riding hella high. I be riding on the wind, surfing like I'm fucking chilling on the ocean. Yeah, I win. You do not know. You say I live life for sin, but my sin's been so fun, sin. I'm never gonna stop doing all the shit that makes me feel good. Sorry if I'm hedonistic, homie, this is real world. Yo, that ain't TV show, no reality TV though. They be following me with camera rolls, you know the flow. Oh, I got GoPros watching me from angles, sneaky trying to make sure that I'm catching on the angler. Really with
Hey, he said angler.
That's a fucking fishing bar.
Yeah, he said, I got you on the angler,
What's
though.
the rose in the concrete, though? So watch it grow.
Hey, shout out to Lord Tokyo Keys, man. He subscribed and he gifted me a subscription. That's what's up.
Hell yeah, dog. We fuck with you, homie. You the first. It says first. Look at you, number one in here. Lord Tokyo Keys.
I am number one. I don't know if you guys know, but that number one song was actually a diss to KRS-One.
Did not know that.
Yep.
I didn't either.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
I thought
I am numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's why he came out with that.
I thought KRS-One just took offense to him making that song.
I don't think it was directly. But they had beef over it.
All right. But
I don't think it was directly. From Nelly.
Who's more relevant still to this title? Is it KRS-One or is it Nelly?
That's a good conversation.
Well,
I think KRS-One will
in different ways.
I think KRS-One will always have a place in hip hop. So
of course,
like Nelly, and also Nelly, because Nelly's actually, I think
Country Grammar was the
Country
shit,
Grammar, bro.
The whole album was the
Country
shit.
Grammar was ahead of its time.
I mean,
that shit, like, honestly, that album, I feel like, is a whole generation of people getting lit. Like, you know, like,
Well,
that
not just
whole,
lit. Like, I like how
mean,
he infused that.
Underlit, mama.
I mean, I hated that shit at that time, but looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, that was kind of.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me,
that shit. Honestly, like, it's in my DJ playlist.
My favorite shit on there was Ace Dunk.
It definitely.
I mean, he had his run.
Definitely defined it. Definitely defined it.
He had a short run.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, when you,
you know, you liked him when he.
I get to stopping in my Air Force One.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Change
liked
the shoe
it
game?
once I
That should
started
change the
seeing
shoe
the
game?
asses dropping on the dance.
Wait,
did that shit change? That should change the shoe game.
I'm all about the shoe game. Yeah.
But I remember he started. Didn't he start doing country?
Adidas.
He started doing country, right? Like legit started doing country.
No.
Nelly?
No, he did that one song.
The Tim McGraw song over and over again.
Oh, okay.
Over and over
again.
That's why when they say that shit about
Lil Nas X,
I'm like, hold
Nelly
on.
did it first.
Oh, Nelly did it first.
Nelly had a walk so you could fly.
No, but no,
so
yeah,
you could run.
Yeah,
and now he's flying for sure. True. I don't know who you are, Tokyo Keys.
I fuck with you, dog. You engaging right here, man.
I fucks with you, man.
Hey, we're gonna tune into your streams too, my guy.
Yeah,
we're we're gonna do our best to support because that's what
Yeah,
that's what we're all about out here, straight up.
Hell yeah, it's beautiful, man. So yeah, if you never tuned into the show before, we talk about everything going on from like thug nerdery, which is like my tip. Shneaky talks on the psychedelics.
Trying to end the drug war
Yeah.
and destigmatize drug use.
You know, the
and,
homie Barlos talks about the sports, and Jelani talks about the music, and they talk
I
about
gotta
it
get
together.
one of those little things with my.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
when I sent the emotes, I thought that's what that was.
No, the emotes is like, I think the homie could use the ones now. Tokyo Keys. Could
I
use
thought
the
that
ones we
was
have
like,
out.
okay.
You know what? I think we had some for you, but then you weren't here all the time, so it didn't get finished. But yeah, just tell Mez tomorrow. We'll get that shit made
we got
ASAP.
that team. Shout out to Mez Entertainment.
Oh, my bad, yeah.
No, it's
I don't
been
know
a
if people
blessing to
supposed
be
know
here
that.
2 out of the
Nah,
last
don't
3
matter.
weeks. It would
Yeah,
have
you have
been
been
3
here.
weeks straight.
Yeah.
It would have been,
Oh,
I
you're
was
done.
already last week. I was the last one to know.
Yeah,
Hey man, I'm telling you, as bummed out as I was, and I don't think that because the
But
intro
no.
with the sound, I don't think they heard it, but like there was some straight fucking weather damage up in the
I also
studio.
got hurt.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
remember,
you
I
hurt
was-
your
it was,
hair. Like,
it was definitely not a. Yeah.
I'm
No,
barely. I'm
and
not
I
even
was
back
like-
to who I really am.
I was like-
it's crazy.
Right.
it was
Head
a good
injuries
day
are
for me to
trip.
fucking like just chill the fuck
No, I
out.
feel you, man.
Head injuries are scary, dog. Like,
Yeah,
I
feel you.
can't believe. Like, I would. I'm stuttering and shit, and like I'm like, dude, this ain't me. I'm bad at math.
No,
Dude,
yeah,
that ain't
yeah,
me.
yeah. Like all the things that you're known for, you're
It's
not
like
doing
I'm not
right
doing
now.
them.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean,
you-
thank God, freestyles are kind of still there. Thank you.
I think that's like it's like you're it's so
got it.
embedded. It's so
Got it.
embedded into you.
Thank you.
It's like when the character who's like a kung fu artist gets amnesia, but they still know how to fight. Like
Yeah,
it's like
that muscle memory.
yeah, it's inside.
Like
of
it's
you,
crazy.
you know?
Like, have you ever been? Well, I have. Like, I got swung on before, and like I just automatically was like out of nowhere. It's like that muscle memory you train to get there, right?
Well, I be fucking with you sometimes, and you put your hands up like, "Yo, man, don't fight me."
I'm like, my bad.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just
My
fucking
bad.
with you.
It's
You're
just-
like, huh? I'm like,
Hey,
hey.
so-
Speaking of head injuries,
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah,
let's
I
go.
got some clips of head
Oh, let me
injuries.
pull those up real quick.
If you can pull up the clip of
We will have more freestyles later though, so stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
of Tuivasa KO of Harry Hunsucker heavyweight division.
What?
Yeah, that's the guy's
That's an
name.
interesting name.
Yeah.
Just gotta find it real quick.
All right, so I've been looking.
You couldn't get
you
this
said
color
Ty-
if
you
you
said
was a
Ty,
personal
right?
genie though. That was one of my favorite bars from that song.
You said the Thai one.
Yeah, the
This
tie.
one right
Yeah.
here? All right.
So I've been. Obviously, this is.
Landed 3 or 4 solid leg kicks already. And look at the legs.
Chopped him out. Tuivasa wobbles and sends him down. That's it. Tuivasa trying to put the finishing touches on this one.
Oh, man.
Down a little bit.
They're not gonna hear it now. They just hear
Oh
you.
my god.
All right, let's run that back just a
Can you
tad.
run
Yeah,
that
yeah,
back?
It's just
yeah,
quick,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
We gotta
quick.
do it again. Yeah.
So
Is that
You
her
pause it
bean?
when he gets
So
hit?
look this right hand. Boom, right behind the
Whoa.
ear.
He hit the switch.
Yeah, hit the switch.
He hit the switch where it connects too.
And this guy tied Tuivasa. Tuivasa.
Oh, look right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right
Right
there.
behind the
Oh,
ear.
look, he's like, I'm out. Where am I? What's going on right
This
now?
guy's been running up the muck in the
There it
heavyweight
is.
division
It's right
coming
there.
up. And this is not a pay-per-view. This is Fight Night, Vegas 22.
Oh,
and this is
he's
where
still
you get-
defending.
This is where you
get
make
to
your
s-
name.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
where you make your
You're
name.
done. You're done.
Herb with the cut.
Hey, but he's always good about not stopping it too early, you
He's
know?
got better
I like
about
that
it.
guy. I like that guy. Well, he
All right.
wasn't good at first.
So I'm gonna run these down real brief.
No, well, I think the culture changed is what happened, you
That
know?
too. Well,
he's
you
he's
had-
like one of the oldest cats.
We had
you know,
Big
like-
John McCarthy first, bro. I mean, that was the guy, right? But,
And even
yeah.
people were like, "You done some questionable shit." He's like, "Yo, bro, like I gotta do what I gotta do."
But now he's like he's the head like commission of the people that train the referees and stuff.
All right, what's the second one? What do we bring up
Second
next?
one I have Adrian Yanez KO of Gustavo Lopez with 27 seconds going in.
You need to fight. What's happened so far is a sparring match, if you will, that Yanez is controlling. They want Lopez to go for it. He needs a knockout if he's going to win this fight. So
That's going to do it.
Wow.
Adrian Yanez.
Got him quick, bro.
Here we go. Here we go.
you need to fight. What's happened so far is a sparring match, if you will, that Yanez is controlling. They want Lopez to go for it. He needs a knockout if he's going to win this fight. So
That's going to do it.
Wow.
Adrian Yanez.
Here we go.
Oh, you know what? That's just loud as fuck. They probably couldn't even hear us talking right now.
All right, do it again.
But
Yeah.
but homie God fucking went sleep. That fool went
Hold on,
night
hold on.
night.
Check it.
Let's see. Hijo de puta.
Night. Oh.
Nope.
Oh, yo, like that fool woke up
Bro.
as he fell. Like that fool
Bro.
woke up as he
And
fell.
honestly, that's one of the that's like that in the lightweight division. are one of the best divisions I like to see.
Yeah,
'cause they're very-
bantamweight
yeah,
is
they're
like
very
it's like that's
scrappy.
why like what you call it, like Pacquiao in boxing, like what's his like
He's down there
Lightweight?
like no, they're like lightweight. Some
middleweight,
in there,
whatever.
yeah.
Their division was just better because
Yeah,
like
little
we got
guys
tired of seeing
squab.
people get knocked the fuck out. Yeah, he binked him.
Right.
He big bopped him.
Right.
He big bop bang.
And it's
him.
great because going into the third round, you know, you're tired and that's the championship round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're trying to really get that one.
Lord Tokyo Keys binked him. He binked him.
Big bop.
And I got one more. It's new kid, 17-1, Grant Dawson. Against Grant against Leonardo.
Yes. Let's look again.
on.
Bro,
You should have stopped that shit sooner,
Oh.
dog. That fool was
He's
fucking.
trying to go for a heel hook.
That
He's
fool was
trying to go for a heel hook.
Yes. Let's look again.
Oh, okay, we're back.
Thank you.
All right, so
Oh,
all right,
shit.
put
Thank
this
you,
back,
Lord
put this back,
Stoker.
put this back. So I
All right,
need to
hold
get
on, hold on. Yeah, wait.
Oh man, I don't even want to look at that, dog.
Wait, let me put this away. Hold on,
I have
hold
to put
on.
it up real quick. Just,
Damn, I don't
just
know.
real quick.
I don't know when they stopped hearing us. So sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about it.
Yeah, I gotta get that more.
If you guys could let us know in the chat where you stopped hearing us, we would appreciate it.
Yeah, I think you were talking about the main event. Oh, I think you were saying that homie was losing the fight and it was gonna go to decision.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that he fucking put him to sleep is
Yep.
how he won, right?
Yes. And then I moved on to Kevin Holland.
Which was
Which-
neutralized. He was
Which if
neutralized.
you think
right?
about Kevin Holland, if you don't know who Kevin Holland is in the middleweight division, he's won in the last 210 days. He's had 5 victories.
He said start the clip again.
He said start the clip again.
Oh, I think he wants to see the LeBron one though.
Yeah. You want to see the LeBron one? I'll put that one up. Just let me finish this one real quick.
Or are we doing the?
So you can get commentary.
All right, so Grant
Nah, he
Dawson
reacted to that.
was
He said,
16-1.
Oh my God.
Lightweight division. Going for a heel hook down there. Leonardo messed up, not guarding his face.
Oh, that's why. Oh.
That shit. Dog.
Dog. Okay, I see what you mean. He had his
Yeah,
leg for a
Yeah,
minute.
he's trying to heel hook.
Nah,
him.
but that fool is fucking
But he's not
out.
guarding. He's not guarding with his right.
He done.
He was like this.
You're not putting your hands up, bro.
Yeah.
What's
He's
the
out.
number one rule?
Keep your
Always
hands-
keep your hands up.
especially on the ground too. But that's UFC for you right there as far as like the card changing in the instant, man. That was the last second of the round, bro. Like
No way.
Yeah,
And he
that's
was
his
about
last
to
second
lose.
KO.
4 minutes and 59 seconds of the final round.
And he was gonna lose. He was losing
Yeah,
the fight the whole time.
horn was about
Hands
to come
down.
off.
That's right. Hands down. Like he should have not.
Hands down, man down. Yep, for sure. On another side note, I didn't write this down, but I'm gonna talk about it. Rest in peace to the legend, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Oh, Lakers.
No. That's
Lakers
Elgin-
lost one too today.
That's
Elgin Baylor.
But
Yeah.
Marvin Hagler was great middleweight division champ.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
8 minutes with the a fight that lasted less than 8 minutes with the infamous great legend Tommy Hearns. One of the
Damn.
best bouts you ever see of niggas actually swinging and putting their hands up but just bopping each other. He passed away at the age of 66, March 13th, 2021. I had read something as far as along the lines of him getting vaccinated and having complications as far of it, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not too sure if that source is correct.
I mean, they
But-
said that about Hank Aaron.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you know what I mean. So, but unfortunately, the boxing world lost a great legend, and may he rest well.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And
Rest
then,
in peace, Lord
who was the
Tokyo.
Lakers as well?
Elgin Baylor, may he rest well. Before I get into the LeBron talk, we lost another great legend, Elgin Baylor, man. Man, silky smooth, bro. If you look at some of his old time,
Yeah, I was watching some
man,
clips
he's awesome.
when I saw the
Awesome.
announcement.
He also was a great Clipper as well. I mean, he kind of put the Clippers on the map. You know what I mean?
Wait, they're on the map? They're on the map, bro? Because I never heard of the Clippers being
just
on
saying,
any
like,
map. You know what I'm saying? It's
On
like,
just some legend shit. You know what I mean? Do both teams in LA. You know what I mean?
Look at you talking shit.
y'all heard of the Clippers being on the map? They got a ship?
I mean,
They're gonna end up in the forum.
Did they get a ship, though?
No.
Sorry, you're not on the map if you're not. Look, hey, look, this the Clippers.
Are you gonna?
Come on.
I hope Melo gets a ship.
I mean, Lakers is getting it again.
Oh, so
Now that we on the Lakers talk, what happened to my boy Braun?
ah, damn.
My man's Braun. That's a man. That's a king.
Now, little graphic. My guy coming off a screen. Loose ball. And when you dive for this loose ball,
What?
the knee gets hit,
Why you do
the
that?
ankle gets caught underneath because he was going for the ball, but you don't do that,
Nah,
man.
he wasn't going. Man,
I don't
Yeah.
think it's intentional.
They
though,
better
man.
I
show
know,
that
but it looked
replay.
it kind of like, I mean, for the
Let's
way
see
he's
that
going
again.
at
Let's
it,
see that again.
it just looks bad, man. You know, and
Oh my
Braun's Braun,
God.
but I hate seeing this at this age too because this is how shit starts.
I mean,
you know.
he's a superhero. He's had.
Yeah, but that was meniscus, you know, to the Achilles,
I
bro.
hate
Nah,
watching
show it
things like
again,
this.
show
oh
it
my
again.
God, he's going through it.
He gets up though, and then he does some Superman shit after this, but you got to see the replay. This, all right, loose ball. He's going for the ball, but look.
Oh!
Oh, my guy Bronny.
He kicked
He's
it out of
going-
place. Oh!
So it's looking like 6 to 8.
And
6 to 8.
he's like an
But-
older cat, you know, like
But he's
those
still in the
don't
game.
bounce back
Still in the
like
game.
that,
Hits
like-
hits
I don't
a
know.
three.
He's a Superman. What? Oh, he
Hits
did
a
the Kobe.
three.
He did the Kobe.
Did the Kobe.
So-
Oh, he's running around
Right.
still? Oh,
Yeah,
that
no,
shit.
he
Adrenaline.
goes off
See,
after
adrenaline.
him,
The
but
thing,
he-
the thing
he's
about
he's
the
hobbling.
thing
Oh, he
about
fucked
that,
his shit up
sorry
though
to
right
interrupt,
there.
Yeah,
but you know he had that like 1,000 game streak of like over 10 points.
yeah.
So he hit that 3 to get to 10 points.
He did it though.
Right,
He hit it.
Yeah,
That's some
so,
Kobe
But
shit.
he-
Mama
he-
mentality.
Oh,
shit.
so
and then he went out right after.
so it's like
Smack
maybe
the
you
chair.
might have sacrificed a couple
that
more
streak
games,
going.
yeah, to
I
keep
hope
a streak.
not,
He was
know,
pissed
but
though, man. He
like,
smacked
yeah.
the chair and shit.
I mean,
Fucking-
imagine, bro. Like, look, the Lakers right now have a super team. Not a super team, but they have a superb team. And we're definitely gonna repeat if LeBron,
We had the team we should have had if the commissioner would have like not intervened.
you know,
in a way,
So the Lakers just, you know, it's gonna be a little
because
tough
we're going back
stretch
to
right now.
CP3 and fucking.
They need to buckle up and buckle down on things.
So yeah, LeBron and AD both out.
Yeah, so the bench needs to step
And they were
up.
just off a streak, right?
Well, he just had won 4 straight, so now he's lost 2
Is
straight.
there any more Coca-Cola anywhere?
I got a little bit.
Uh,
I'm saving it for my little.
Not at all. But
You gotta stop drinking.
yeah, man, those are the ones that kind of worry me when you see stuff like that. I know the guy was just playing for the ball, but you never know what the intention is. But he was reaching for the ball. It's just like wrong step in the wrong place.
supposedly.
It's just, yeah, those are unfortunate.
It doesn't
like
look intentional. Like he wasn't like I'm gonna fucking dive my shoulder into his knee
He's
and
not
fuck
doing,
him up. You
he's
know,
not doing
like,
no
yeah,
Zaza
yeah, yeah.
Pachulias and shit. You know what I mean? Let me
No, I
inform you
don't,
who's
but for sure.
all right. Let me inform you who Zaza Pachulia
Yeah, I
was.
don't know what
He-
you're talking about.
So he used to intentionally injure motherfuckers. He used to intentionally injure motherfuckers. He would
Oh,
step on the ankle.
he was like those
He
fools
was
from the Mighty
pushing in the
Ducks.
air.
He was like the wrecking
I mean,
crew.
pretty
from the
much
Mighty Ducks.
he got that rap for when he had with Kawhi. It wasn't like he was known for some shit like that.
Nah, there was mobsters
like,
paying him.
He stepped into, but they changed the rule because of like
because of him. Yeah.
because like he stepped into his space when he went up for a jump shot and he came down on his foot.
Don't judge
So
me.
that's what happened to Kawhi Leonard was with the Spurs. You know, like
Same thing with Bynum being all pissed off against JJ back in the day.
took him out of the air, dog.
Like he just
threw that nigga.
Yeah.
Overall,
so, I mean,
yeah.
Is that all the clips you have?
Yeah, that was
those
it,
are the clips I have. Real short, sweet, to the point. But
there's a big fight coming up
Yes.
this weekend.
yes, March 27th. Card is great. Somebody's getting knocked. Heavyweights.
Someone's getting banked, as Lord Tokyo
I believe
Keys would say.
the Nigerian Francis Ngannou versus the firefighter
Salute,
Stipe Miocic for their, I believe, second round.
Two. Yeah, the rematch.
Yep. So,
Because he fucked him up, right? Ngannou was undefeated, and then
well, look, the thing
homie
about
came in and like
Step-
ended that, right?
Step weathers the storm, man. Anything Ngannou touches, they go down. He did that to I can't pronounce the guy's name, but like he hit. Oh, you saw the that's what it is. He hit Alistair Overeem with the uppercut, and he completely went out, and then he hit him with one more. You thought that was bad with Dawson.
That fool laying down though, that was not
Yeah.
cool, man.
That was crazy.
That fool
But
was
that's
already
UFC,
down,
man.
Like he went for the foot, and then that fool went to sleep. He was like giving him a foot
So
massage. or some shit,
fucking,
like.
I have it's that, and then my guy Sean O'Malley comes back in action after he
word?
lost. Yeah, he fighting this week. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Sean O'Malley is fucking ridiculous, bro. He lost to Chito, which was a great fight, you know, but don't be kicking shit when your foot's fucked up. That's how he lost. But
So if you want to get the updates and the highlights from those fights, tune in
March
next week.
27th, prelims start at 3 p.m.
Cesar Chavez Day, I think. It's
Check it out. It's going to be an awesome fight. I don't think you should miss it out. Just for the simple fact that the ratio and statistics in the UFC, usually it's above 50 to 60% as far as the heavyweight division and a knockout happening. So
For sure. The homie Lord Togi says, good job on the sports news, Barlos.
thank
Salute.
you, bro.
Hey.
Appreciate it, brother. I thank you for tuning in and
yes.
subscribing. If
Hey,
you know
man.
any producers or something like that too, if you have any other people that want to tune in and hear us shoot the shit and just have a good time and like,
For us to rap over, let
yeah,
us know.
or any topics you guys want us to cover, you know, we're always down, brother. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
for
the
that,
fact
you
that
know
your
what I mean?
shit says keys, I'm assuming you make beats or some shit.
or you
so-
got the keys.
Or you
to
got,
the
or you got
cities.
the, or
You
something.
got the keys.
Oh, you're right. Like Tokyo, from Tokyo, I wonder where he's at. Are you in Tokyo? No,
Where you
Tokyo keys.
from?
Yeah, but
yeah, you guys want to?
Wait,
You done?
yeah. Overall, let me just talk about the Dodgers real brief.
oh, the Dodgers. Dodger news?
Dodgers doing real well.
The
Yeah,
season
Dodgers been-
started already,
yeah,
dog.
Bro,
Dodgers
I don't
been
follow the
spring
sports.
training.
That's what I
Nah,
got
just like-
Barlos for.
Well, like usually we have opening day around April 15th, so it's spring training if you want to technically
No, they're
call it
playing.
that,
though.
but they're
There's
playing.
games. I thought the season started, but yeah.
Yeah, it's about there already, but like our opening day is really the official day of like Dodger
That's the
season,
season,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? So
Well, opening day is the first game.
Dodgers have been doing real well. They beat the Padres over the weekend. I have to tune in. I just been
San Diego.
yeah, I just been tuning into like
That's like one of
the
those-
statistics
you remember?
of it.
Dude, let's not go there.
And
Let's tell the story.
a little
After.
talk
Florida and
talk
New York
radio's
now?
a little different.
Shout out.
Talk
Shout
radio.
out East Coast.
Oh, the East
Hey.
Coast.
Florida.
Hey,
up to New
tune
York
in.
now.
Tune in on Wednesdays. We have Game Day Classics, and I talked to my bro from he's from Jersey, and we talk about that
Jersey.
East Coast, West Coast stuff. So like, definitely tune in.
No, but overall, you know, I'm looking forward to another ship in the city. You know, after our
I
nostalgic
think we'll have two again.
28 years, 30 years of not having one after the epic Kirk Gibson limp home run walk-off, 2-run walk-off homer in 88. You know what?
88?
Yeah,
Wasn't even born.
watching our people
88.
do that last year. You know, we don't have Kike, we don't have Jock.
I think we'll be alright.
You know, we'll be cool. You know, Kershaw, I believe, might be his last season. You know
I
what
hope
I mean?
so. I hope he win and he lives on. that
Yeah.
note. He deserves
but
3 already though, but
Dave Roberts and I know the front office.
I mean, we got robbed on some bullshit
Well,
one
they-
year, right?
2 years.
Well, now we have a lot of a better pitching rotation, which I think will help him, but just because he's in his last, his
Yeah,
years.
he's
so,
older cat for sure.
and everything in baseball matters with your pitching rotation and how
Yeah.
you pull people out. So when you have relievers that really matter,
that can actually do the
Yeah,
work, so you know how to be
because-
put back in.
or even sometimes start like overall, you're a pitcher, right? You can be rotated in that situation. You can be a starter, but you can be a reliever just because your percentage is better against left-handed batters.
Yeah, I
or
remember we were
right-handers.
watching. I think it was World Series shit where like they went through like 7 in one game and
but
shit.
that's the key thing about baseball. Like sometimes they miscalculate and they pull people too early, and
Because it's all numbers, right? It's
Yeah.
like with that whole money.
well, you can't. When you do that, my whole thing on some like starters, for instance, like I know you want to save their arm and keep them,
longevity.
but niggas be hot going into the 7th inning stretch. Why you gonna take them out?
And they're
You know what I
young,
mean?
like they
yeah.
could do it, right? But
Like-
they're calculating how many pitches
Right,
this
right.
fool has on his arm,
And
right?
it's
Like,
happened to us a couple times where we used to take out Kershaw or we would take out
Right at those after.
we take out a couple clutch pitchers and shit, and we would end up losing the game because of a wrong strategical plan. Now, when you play 7 games in the playoff, obviously, well, that's the series. Not saying that you're going to play that, but overall, you know what I'm saying? Those crucial decisions at the beginning to stretch that out, make it or break the series. So, as for the Dodgers,
so that's your strategy, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, to me, that game is the most chess game played out there. America's pastime, baseball, for sure. Besides chess itself, like for you to be calculating mentally, and then I'm coming throwing 95 plus off a mound, and then I gotta react in like less than half a second, basically a blink of an eye. Ball's faster than that. Niggas just got reaction time, So that's why I think baseball is what it is. It may be boring to some people. I mean,
Nah,
because you don't got Vin Scully, you don't got the legend telling you, well, the Dodgers back in 1970, telling you this whole history lesson. But you're hearing the story and not really paying attention to the game. People forget about that. That's why those announcers are like that. You know what I mean? That's why I always love Vin Scully. But new Dodger announcers, they do that. But overall, man, you guys got to pay attention to the little things, because those little things in baseball, it's like fireworks when it pops off. You go 9 innings and somebody hits a walk-off homer. That's what you waited for the whole game, you know. Football season's coming back eventually. You know, they start up pretty soon. All this shit's changing because of COVID, but starting to get some fans in too, which has been pretty cool.
That's a trip. Yeah, it's a trip.
Know,
It's funny.
25
They restructured the pricing, right? Like
Right.
for this, and they're not selling season tickets like all per game to give more people a chance to go and shit. It's crazy.
All right, so
Well,
Did you want to do? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Overall, that's a sports with Barlos. My guy Jelani on the music over here. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, dude, Dan said March Madness. Y'all are not following basketball at all? Because I'm not really following. Like I said, I don't follow shit.
March Madness has been getting real fucking chippy.
Nice.
It's been
Actually,
fucking chippy.
I heard in that podcast that like there's been a bunch of upsets, right? And like none of the big teams have actually like shown up.
There's been a lot of underdog wins. For me, March Madness, no offense to anybody, it's just a lot to see. Like now, it's when it gets to like for me,
the later brackets.
Yeah.
well, we're getting there.
We're getting there. So
It's the end of March.
you'll see the 32, 16, the 8, the Final 4, and then that's where it really gets like that. But the thing that I love about March Madness, you can have an unranked team
Go all the way. Who you going for, Dance?
There's been a lot of teams like that lately.
Because I don't really follow basketball at all.
I've been following it because of my.
But I feel
ESPN
like
app, but
Dance is like a dude. She follows sports hella hard and shit.
There's been a
we're
lot
not into
of,
gender rules here though.
you know, people.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, the schools that are normally ranked, obviously, like Duke, LSU.
Are they still in it though? Because I know some
Exactly.
people got
UCLA 's
eliminated
in
already,
it.
right?
Huh?
UCLA was in
Yeah,
it. Right?
UCLA and USC are both in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of that, you guys see that that new Last Chance U? Smurf had a sticker in
Nah,
that
but
shit.
Street Rebirth had a sticker in it.
Street Rebirth was rocking.
Oh,
Oh,
it's-
she's going for USC.
It's ELAC.
That's
So
fine.
the
You mean
story is
University of
dope.
South
Yeah,
Central.
man.
ELAC?
Yeah, they did a whole story on the ELAC basketball team.
The Huskies?
Yeah, bro.
My alma mater?
Those
I'm gonna have
fools
to watch
went
it now.
24-1, and then they went to the state championship, and then COVID happened. They couldn't play the game.
Bro, it's always crazy because
She was
like
whack.
I never was into sports and it was community college, but you would always hear that we were doing dope shit.
The
Like
niggas is good because their coach is he's on.
That's-
I
that's-
think Mescal actually commented on that was happening.
no,
Yeah,
also
that's-
like ELAC has really elevated, you know, like they have fucking like people who have transferred from there have gone on to do things, and they have people like
Are doing things like Sneaky.
donating buildings, and like
I had a lot
they
of
have
homies
like
go
the
there.
ELAC letters. Like it feels when you go there, or at least like last time I was there when I got contracted to do the hip hop summit, like it felt like a big campus. Like it didn't feel like a community junior college
Right,
anymore.
right.
Like,
But-
Hold on, what'd you say? You got what?
contracted to do the hip hop summit,
Speaking of
the
that,
first
drop
ever.
that heat, my guy.
We're gonna wrap it. Hold on. We're not gonna do Winter Soldier. Do it next
That's
time.
cool. We'll do it next time.
All right.
So
Yeah,
this
you'll
we're
have
gonna
more to
wrap
talk
out
about.
with this, and then after we're gonna raid the homie DJ Eto.
Yeah. I just gotta remember how to raid, but yeah,
Oh,
I'll do it.
it.
I just want to say I appreciate y'all. As I know we've been off because of what's happening here due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
But damn, today's been dope, man. Podcast has been hella
It's been
stellar.
dope. Yeah, I love it. I love it when we have 4 of us on it. It's like a little
Yeah, man.
different, like a different view, and you know, I'm glad that the homie Lord Tokyo Keys tuned in when we was
Yeah, big
rapping
ups.
for sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we're gonna end it with some freeze,
We're gonna
right?
give you a free before we leave. Well, before we raid the homie DJ Ethos, who's one of the sickest DJs in the world.
We stream every Monday night at 9 p.m.
And
and then we do random streams throughout the week. But
Wednesdays,
Wednesdays,
7 p.m.
Game day classes with my boy Jermaine.
and then sometimes
Face.
our producer Sesh will stream from his channel, and we'll like simulcast. And he just like streams the studio sessions.
at
and shit.
Sesh Studio. At Sesh Studio.
Yeah.
SESH Studio.
Studio.
Yeah.
No S.
But yeah, every Monday 9 and every Wednesday 7.
And I'm
For
Barlos
sure,
Got
for sure.
Bars.
Yeah, and I am at FACEvsIT on everything. You can follow me, get my facade, the many facades of face. It's where I bar out. On my IG, just hashtag the many facades of face, and you'll see me barring out.
Got bar segments coming soon.
Yeah, and if you just search Sneaky, SHNEAKY on all platforms, that should pop up. Everybody who used to use that name is not really doing it anymore. And all the new cats, they don't got the SEO I got, so, you know. fuck it. That's
Check
there
for-
wasn't a sneaky before. Now there's a lot of people. I'm
I
telling
saw
you,
a
it's
new
that,
sneaky on YouTube. The
it's
other
that
day.
consciousness shit, bro. They're catching on.
I saw a trapped out sneaky in Miami.
People trying to
Have you
be
seen
on that sneaky tip.
Yeah.
They don't understand though. They don't understand. I already own it. Already own it.
Also, MMUpClan.com for all the merch. You guys like our merch? MMUpClan.com.
Merch.
We got it. Also, Friday we're dropping a new song, Drugs and Groceries.
Drugs and the
on all
Groceries.
platforms. Check it out. You know, what you spend your money on.
Drugs and groceries.
That's right, baby.
Drugs and groceries.
Check it out. Check out our YouTube.com/MMUpClan, like you see right above me, /MMUpClan. You know what I'm saying?
And last but not least,
I am Jelani. Check me out at SmoothJ14
Yeah.
on the DaiLLSpot or at the DaiLLSpot.
At the ill spot.
You know what I mean?
a
Right
kill.
here on everything.
Oh.
And,
I like how the hat covered your face as gangster.
Alright,
Yeah, man.
let's hit him with some of this hotness. Ooh. So this shit called Hibachi Dreams.
I don't eat hibachi anymore.
I know, but vegan you do. Coasting down the boulevard.
Going high.
Now the shorty's trying to pull up to the car.
Going
You can smell the stench. You can smell the stench.
Smell the dank, smell the weed, it's my thing. I'ma do it with the homies as I'm copping to Supreme. Still, this a team. We just making sure like they be up on Supreme. We gon' make these kings.
I'm on my Larry June, I'm on my currency and sent to death. Now I'm just a triple set, sitting with my goons. Now Anna Cova, what you smoking? She wanna snow, but I ain't doing no more unless I have to provide for her. Yeah, she want a little more. Her booty just hitting the floor. Yes, I just submit the context that I did it once before. Yes, watch the way I lead this style. This is how I lead this style. The leader of the gas that I've been smoking on this beat.
I be feeling smooth like Jay with every word I say. Yeah, I be fucking with the weed and the gay. I be kicking it, working every day, trying to get myself paid, trying to get myself laid. I be fucking driving down the freeway. I be making moves, moving the beer and moving the brews and moving the tunes. You know, sneaky, I'm the dude with all the goons. I be rolling through on this beat. Pass it to who? That's FACEvsIT. My homie, yeah, FX
Said,
the visionary.
up on the beat, no need retreat. When I speak what I speak, that shout out to my homie Preach. Taught me habla español, eso es el gol. Pelo cuando hablo, pele cuando hago, yo soy el mejor. I'm out here making shit that I just get up in my splendor. These fools is how we do it, you just sweet like a Splendor. Fuck it, put you in the blender, mix it all up. I'm out here doing my thing, not giving one fuck or two what. I erupt like volcanoes, about to twist the world up like my homies do tornadoes. They just twisting up the blunt, going out to stun. We don't need a phone, we live life like we stun. 101, that's 50. Fuck it, they out here buying, they just ice cream like it's thrifty. I'm shifty, never.
I'm cruising down the boulevard. And they pulling up to the car.
Knocking on my window.
You can smell the stench. You can smell the stench. You can smell the stench. Yo, monsters. Just sitting on the bench. Call a referee to check. Niggas get smacked with a tech. Let me just show you. Let me just do what I do. Let me just represent. Residue out the blood, out the fondue. Yeah, nigga, just no contest. What are you doing? Let me just show you. So influenced. Now I'm fluent. I'm just listening to flutes. Listen to all the brass. Let me just whoop the ass. Stone cold with the stunner. What you feeling now? I'm just number one gunner. Listen to Young Thug and Gunner. Niggas can never just do it like me. Let me just play with the MP3. Remember the shit, the technology that we grew up on. NES, that Super Nintendo. Now I'm spinning them fuegos like grew up off that Super Genesis. Fuck this up. Cruising down the boulevard.
They pull into the car.
Yeah, they pull up to the car. Yeah, you can smell the stench.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now let's go to the homie.
And oh, that's fine. No, it's good. It's good.
Whoa.
We're gonna raid the homie DJ Ethos. Sorry, right there, and start raid. All right, we'll see y'all later. Love you. Mwah.
Double the buckets and double the double it up. Okay. Double the buckets and double the Dutch. Double it, double